horse game, but not horror.
Oh.
Yeah. That horse game terrorized me. Because I was playing it by myself in the basement when it was pitch black outside. It scared me.
Yeah.
See, if I was playing it like right now up here in this lighting, I think I'd be fine, but...
Don't like to play it in the dark?
Yeah, I can't play it in pitch black.
Oh, where the dog went.
Oh my, holy sensitivity.
Don't know where the dog went. There it goes. Multi-stream on that. Pull this over here.
Hi, Mom. Yeah.
Don't make sure that lid doesn't pop off on you. Uh-huh. Why does Kai have the Jabberwockies on his channel?
I don't know.
It's the net does?
Yeah. There's 346,000 people watching him. That move hurt my shoulders.
Yeah, did you see Jordan and Lawrence Taylor are there?
Yeah.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With
I'm a baseball dad. Just because I didn't go pro doesn't mean my kid won't. Hey, buddy, you gotta swivel those hips, right? And you gotta swing. And if you don't have the right insurance, you can be paying for this yourself. You get Allstate.
Well, Coach, weird statistic. It is 34 years to the day that you debuted as an NFL head coach, and now you're making your debut as a college football coach. What's going on inside you right now? Excitement, nerves? What does it feel like?
I hope it goes a lot better in the game against Dallas and Jimmy Johnson. They crushed us. So hope it goes better than that.
I know that you've got a great motto where you say practice execution becomes game reality. What have you seen this week in practice that you think your kids can execute tonight?
Well, hopefully we can do a good job with our fundamentals, ball security, and communication.
Tell me about the hoodie. I mean, had to be cut off sleeves, right?
Yeah, it's kind of my thing.
Thank you, Coach. Have fun tonight.
All right, thanks. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. Thank you.
He's so, I don't know.
What?
There was an interview about him, Belichick, in like first game, and it's just kind of, everything's just monotone and bland, you know?
I know.
Which I guess, I don't know.
Not much personality.
Sports fans
No.
level up with the all-new ESPN app. It has live sports, multi-view, fantasy, and stream center. The best way to watch live sports just got way more awesome. All of ESPN, all in one place.
Bringing shades of those Foxborough answers down to Chapel Hill with him. Paul in or Paul out. Bill Belichick will have UNC as an ACC contender this season, Paul.
I am way out on that one, but thanks for asking me.
Okay.
I think they're going to be good, maybe not great, maybe not even
This
really
guy's
good.
an idiot. Oh, she's not ready to come in.
Yeah, so like obviously with Gator, like we were talking and he's like, you know how I talk over him, and I'm like, I do that with everybody, bro. I know I do. It's something I'm trying to work on. I've gotten better at it. But I'm like, Humble's learned to just be like, hey, can I finish what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Right?
For whatever you love, infinite worlds await.
Hey, my treat today. I don't think they'll take that here. Of course they take Discover. You're stuck in the past. Unlike me. You look rad.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
Totally. It's me, Wednesday Addams. My meal of misfortune is now at Wendy's. It's pure torture with uniquely excruciating dips of dread. Enjoy the anguish.
Did you know Geico has a 97% customer satisfaction rate?
Is it weird seeing yourself on TV?
It's my job, isn't it? To let people know that Geico's more than just savings.
Certainly have our cat's attention.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is so.
Well, they just love great customer service.
Customer service. Right.
They don't get this excited for wet food. You know?
No.
Guys,
Oh, she's ready to come back in. Flip the building.
Get more than TV. Get more with Geico.
Just one of the greatest feelings. We're going to have the whole college football watching. That's something you dream of as a kid.
Anticipating everything to come. I'm anxious for it. Everybody going to be watching this time to show what we got.
Anticipation-wise, I'm just excited. Excited about the first game of the season. You know, playing our best brand of football and just being on.
There's going to be a lot of talk about the big game on the road against quality football teams. Fans are excited about it. Players are excited about it. We're looking forward to it.
I'm really anticipation every day. Coach Belichick's first game in college. So it's going to be a real big game.
I told you, Dad.
Excited to get started. The opening game. Everybody always wants to get off to a good start, but make the most of it, and we'll just see where that takes us.
It'll take you to kickoff coming up here on ESPN. It is that time to make the picks for tonight's game. Desmond, I'll start with you. North Carolina and TCU.
Listen, Bill Belichick is the reason we're all here tonight. This is going to be a big game for UNC, but the disrespect factor is going to be huge. Talk to TCU players. They want to upset his debut at home tonight. I'm going with the Horned Frog.
The reason why, okay, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, it's a weird. That's my guy. He's trying to start a culture here. I think it gets off to a good start here. I'm going North Carolina.
Well, you know, I really respect TCU's program, their team. Sonny Dykes has done a really good job. They got 16 starters back, but I cannot go against my friend who I'm going to be rooting for tonight. I'm picking North Carolina.
Yeah, it's TCU has all the motivation in the world. I mean, we've made a big deal out of Bill Belichick's debut for the last month, basically coming to ESPN. We're going to be there live for Bill Belichick. TCU has a very veteran team. Sonny Dykes has seen the heights of college football. He has a lot to draw from. And with that being said, Michael Lombardi also has a bunch of Super Bowl rings and team-building stuff, accolades. Bill Belichick can build a team quickly. He's got guys that he likes and he can mold in front of this crowd, building a new culture. And because I'm friends with the head coach and the GM, give me North Carolina to win here at home. And I hope so. It could go two different ways, I think we all think, because we have no idea, 70 new players. But it could go great if he gets these guys in there, like what FSU was able to do. Look, the unknown is what makes this intriguing. And that's the only one that went my way with disrespect.
I got a coach.
On the kickoff. Now time for the national anthem here at Keenan Stadium.
Spikes hurt like hell when you catch them.
Really?
Yeah, they fling them up at you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This time we are proud to honor the United States of America and celebrate its freedom and those who have, will, and are protecting our great.
Lay down, Buggy. You gotta scoot over. I don't want to roll over you.
Yeah, Husker's been having a tendency to like lay right behind me. So like I gotta make sure that when I roll back I don't roll over him.
Wait a second. I don't know how you do this.
The colors today are presented by the UNC Navy.
Apparently they had a concert there, too.
Before, or are they having one after?
I don't know. Maybe it's halftime. I don't know. Somebody I didn't know.
Because I know some schools will, like, they'll have a concert, like an hour-long concert, like, after the game.
Yeah.
If people want to stay.
Yeah, it's Chase Rice. It's after the game. I don't know who that is. Probably country, I'd assume.
I was going to say probably someone somewhat local or something like that. Were you going to join Cam?
Yeah, I was waiting for the invite.
I sent you one.
Yeah.
I can send it again.
I got this for yesterday.
We're counting down the kickoff. UNC TCU as we begin the Bill Belichick era here at North Carolina.
Some truths in life are plain and simple, like Carolina Blue Run Fever. And football season feels just right. I've been riding with the Tar Heels since I was a kid.
I wonder if the one from yesterday will work. Oh,
Yeah.
it did. Okay.
But this year, football is joining the party. That man, the hoodie himself.
There it goes.
333 wins, 17 division titles, 9 Super Bowl appearances, 6 rings with one goal, win.
This is what I wanted to watch. Let me mute this stupid commercial. No, it's not a commercial. I want to watch this hype video. Maybe. Why is my camera so blurry? Okay, not gonna watch that hype video. Cool. Is it on YouTube?
The walk that seemed unimaginable after nearly half a century of unprecedented success at the professional level. Bill Belichick on his freshman opening day, head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels, leading his team in to take on TCU tonight. Belichick spoke with Hollywood.
Did you message Gator? I messaged him on Discord, but I haven't heard anything back.
I didn't message him.
It is 34 years to the day that you debuted as an NFL head coach, and now you're making your debut as a college football coach. What's going on inside you right now? Excitement, nerves? What does it feel like?
I hope it goes a lot better in the.
This is the interview I watched.
And Jimmy Johnson, they crushed us. So hope it goes better than that.
I know that you've got a great motto where you say practice execution becomes game reality. What have you seen this week in practice that you think your kids can execute tonight?
Well, hopefully we can do a good job with our fundamentals, ball security, and communication.
It's very much the X and O's, you know?
I mean, it had to be cut off
Yeah.
sleeves, right?
Yeah, it's kind of my thing.
The funny part is when he's like talking after the interview, he seems more genuine.
Yeah.
Whereas like, thanks, Holly. Like, because he knows he's getting done with the interview.
Yeah. They just did, is it Skyboxes there, I think? Yeah, I think,
did they?
Yeah, I think those are new. At least some of them are. Not that one. That one's been there, but.
Carolina's had great teams, they've had great players, but nothing like the anticipation of Bill Belichick.
No, we've been here since we flew in tonight at the LSU Clemson game. We've been here for almost the last 48 hours. There's an intense excitement that this fan base, I don't think, is used to when it comes to football. They obviously are with basketball.
He does have a good coaching crew, though.
Belichick brings. We all knew this. We were shocked when we first heard the news. And he and Mike Lombardi, his GM, went out with their NFL background, and they needed players. They got 17 new players. 70, 7-0.
Just a little.
Nobody knows what they have, including Bill Belichick.
Lopez, let's go.
On the quarterback battle against Max Johnson, quarterback who injured his knee a year ago. Lopez is a dual threat guy, very talented, played at South Bama a year ago, can run it, can spin it. I think it's going to be interesting to see how TCU tries to defend him and the athletes that he has around at that position.
The fanfare really shouldn't be a big surprise to TCU. Remember, they were the opponent when Deion Sanders made his debut for Colorado against TCU, a game that they won.
They won that game, didn't they, TCU? Or
no, Colorado
won.
won
That's right. It was like a last-second win or something.
Yeah, that was TCU's down year.
Yeah.
Because they had been to the playoff the year prior.
That's, I think, what they added back there behind the big screen. And, like, the makeshift suites. It's so weird. What's your score predictions?
$31-24.
I'm a baseball dad.
North Carolina. That's funny. I said that, and then I looked down, and it was showing the line and the over-under, and the over-under is 54.5.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so I put it just a half point over.
No. Seems those Vegas people know a thing or two.
Uh-huh. All right, welcome everyone to another episode of Cause and Effect Sports. I got Parrott here with me right now. We could have potential of two more joining us during the game. We're going to be chatting live during the North Carolina TCU game, Bill Belichick's first game at the helm of North Carolina. Obviously, this is Parrott's team, so I'm going to probably be asking him a lot more questions than anything, just because I don't know pretty much any of the players, and I mean, hell, you might not either with them adding 70 players this year.
Yeah, besides key roles, I mean, he didn't even have the starting roster until last week, so not much time to. Well, not even a starting roster, just the starting quarterback.
Yeah, I was going to say I think they released the depth chart, but didn't say who the starting quarterback was until, like a couple days ago.
Yeah. So, should be interesting. It should be interesting to see if he stays with them the whole game or if he flips in some. Because with him winning the starting position doesn't mean you're staying in.
Right. It just means you would get a majority of the plays, right? Because their backup is what? Was it Max Johnson?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Maxwell Johnson transferred from A&M and
I think hurt last year.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see this Gio Lopez though. See what he can do.
Yeah.
Not a big guy.
No.
Alabama and Madison started his college career at South Alabama for Major Applewhite.
He'll be a decent passer though. I mean, if he played, because Major Applewhite is a pretty good quarterback coach.
Yeah.
obviously former Texas quarterback.
Injuries on the offensive front. They are starting Christo Kelly, the backup center, because the alternative was a guy who never started a college game before. And the first play on the ground goes right to Caleb Hood. And Caleb
Oh, that's right. They got Caleb Hood back. That'll be nice. I forgot they had him back.
Yeah, you're going to
Because
see
Amarion
a group
went
of
to the
backs
draft.
by committee here.
Yeah.
This game for Carolina. Nice run there by Hood. Benjamin Hall also chip on the outside one. Most talented receiver. Dio left. Gives him the most pressure for TCU. And great group of linebackers. Obi Izor is the inside number 4.
Why are you here?
Most experience. And
There's no what?
really has to step up for the Horned
Oh,
Frogs
is there?
tonight. They'll keep it on the ground. This is Benjamin Hall. Hall does transfer from Michigan, a load. He's really been good in the early part of practice, and it gives Carolina a first down.
Not even a minute into the game.
You got Freddie Kitchens, who stayed from Matt
in the game. What?
Staff, one of the few holdovers, calling the
Tired watching already?
offensive coordinator. Remember, he had some success as a play caller. You go all the way back to 2018, was in the NFL with Baker Mayfield and the Browns. Wants to be physical. They want to run the football to set up the play action game.
All she did was raise her eyebrows.
2 runs and a first down. That's Hood, who had the first carry of the game.
I feel like
holes.
And Hood finds some more room, and that's his
I mean, he had to make that hole, but he had a big enough hole where he had more than enough room to juke him.
Yeah. I think the ref kind of got in the way.
Things will work out when it comes to communication.
And that's once he got to the second.
Good job and
Yeah.
good job of pressing that.
Because otherwise, if he would have, I don't know.
By the back Hood and read that double team.
This whole line's impressing me already. Oh, nice catch.
So far, they're looking better than last year on the O-line for sure.
And when you run the football, watch what it does to the linebackers and safeties. Their eyes get into the backfield. It allows you to work across.
I know you drafted him. Literally drafted him, and then you're like, where'd he go? That was a good little pass.
With a new quarterback and a lot of new pieces. Establish the line of scrimmage, make your quarterback comfortable, then let him throw in rhythm and get a shot downfield. Picked up 39 on the big pass play to Ship. Now the RPO
junior.
Ship again, and he's dragged down at the 5. First and goal, North Carolina.
His pace is quick.
Looking for a drive.
The eyes of the quarterback there, Ship, on the RPO. Really good job of feeling his safety come down to help out and run support. Again, go back to those first few plays by Freddie Kitchens.
He just transferred
You
in.
can establish that run and make that a threat. Even in the opening drive, you can roll those safeties and backers to sleep, get him out of position, and then hit him with a quick RPO on that glance route for another first down.
This pace, I like.
First and goal. Hood, who's had a couple of good runs on the drive. Lopez has hit both of his passes.
Yeah, it's not ultra fast pace, but it's a good pace.
Yeah.
For the TCU defense. The first guy there was Jamel Johnson. Yeah, Johnson came up flying.
The way I look at it is it's a confident pace.
Yeah.
That's a complete
When you're confident in what you're doing,
they will not hold back at all. They're confident.
you typically have a little bit more pep in your step, a little bit more pace.
He almost looks like Tua in his uniform, and the way he, being a lefty, he's got that look as far as his size of his body. But he's
smaller than Tua.
Played that time by Johnson in the open field. Ran for nearly 500 yards at South Alabama last year.
Got it. Go. Nice.
I was gonna say that's the one nice thing about a lot of your backs they're good feet, but they have good power too.
Yeah. Oh, look at Jordan and Roy standing next to each other. Oh, and that was LT was sitting down next to him.
The dignitaries pleased with the way the festivities have started.
Oh yeah, they showed them talking and laughing earlier. Jordan and LT.
Yeah.
Now Reese Burhoff on to.
I saw a picture of Neil Smith and Mahomes on the sideline in the Nebraska game.
Oh yeah. And
what was that?
I mean, they had a bunch of the players now, like Chris Jones was there, like high-fiving all the players and stuff early in the game, like before the game started, in warm-ups. They all came over because they're Terry Braden, our D-line coach, was their coach last year.
Fired up about the heel start.
That's the one cool thing. Like Roy Williams, man, he's so supportive of the school.
Yeah. Well, there was one of the basketball players, I think it was Clay, was talking. He's like, it's true that you're a family here. Is the amount of players that come back and play and teach.
Yeah.
He's like, the support's unreal.
Yeah.
Well, Tyler Hansborough just donated $100 million to the school.
One battle after another, huh? Benicio del Toro and Leonardo DiCaprio in that?
Yeah. Oh, look at big puppy. The butt stretches.
Is this blood money? FX is the lowdown. Premieres September 23rd on FX.
We'll see your revamped defense too.
Yeah.
Nice. So that's obviously. I think that was what I was most intrigued to see.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I know North Carolina's always had an offense. So,
I mean, you knew for a fact you'd have a run game.
Yeah. I thought we'd run a little bit more, especially in the opening game, but it seemed like run, and then pass.
It's set up to pass.
Yeah.
Right? So,
And
welcome, Humble.
Yo, so how we looking?
North Carolina went right down the field and scored. Opening drive.
I just got everybody to bed and put the game on, so I missed it.
Yeah.
Did they get the ball first?
Yeah.
All right, good. Good for them.
Yeah, and really, really efficient drive.
Yeah, it was clean.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think there was only one.
Three runs back to back, all for like 8-9 yards, and then a play action, 25 to 30-yard pass, and then another pass to set it up at the 5-yard line, and then tried a zone read with the quarterback, and then handed it off to the running back and got a touchdown. So,
yeah, I think there was only one loss for yardage when the quarterback kept.
Yeah, I was going to say that was that design quarterback run. That was it.
Yeah. Which you're running to the short side of the field on trips and a couple blocks of this, but very efficient. But you know, it's coaches like that. He's first year. You don't know what he's going to run. You don't know.
How's Randy Moss there?
He probably played for Belichick, and that's probably the only reason.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he was doing.
He don't have a tie to the program, so. But okay, that makes sense.
He did the pregame thing.
Okay.
And then he's doing some NFL
I
games.
understand her being there because she played for North Carolina women's soccer.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing that was holding me up on why Randy Moss, because I'm like, he doesn't really have a tie to the program, but Belichick, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think he talked to the players too. So.
Once he gets outside the pocket, but man, when he throws it, Sonny Dykes says it looks like he was born to throw it. So now he'll try to answer this North Carolina opening drive with TCU putting the ball in play at its own 25. Hoover's first pass is complete, and it'll be a first down. Eric McAllister, their leading receiver. Last year, 92% of his catches went for a first down, and there's another.
And taking a look at our impact players besides Hoover around him, Barnes gives them some downhill running. The UTSA back, it could be big for them. Eric McAllister, you just saw there on the slant, big.
Yeah, we need some more penetration on the line.
DeAndre Robinson, number 6, could be a difference maker. Very explosive.
They
for
attack the leg.
defense.
Yeah.
If you looked at what the line did that last one.
No, I'm just saying in general, we really haven't on defense been able to penetrate. The cornerback play has always been atrocious. So that's holding.
That's inside out play by number 2, though.
Yeah.
He was on the edge. He recognized that play right away and turned and got downhill and was there to make the tackle.
Multiple formations, trying to create a lot of confusion, and they're an RPO-heavy team. So see how that matches up against Steve Belichick and his Carolina D.
It's an interesting lineup for defense.
And then just made that play.
Yeah.
Found absolutely nowhere to go. Andrew Simpson was there, transferred from Boise State, who's been the leader for this team.
Kent comes from a good program.
Yeah. That's a good blitz.
You'll see him right here.
They were in a 3-4.
Looks like it.
Well, it's weird because like the linebacker was lined up 15 yards deep.
Yeah.
Job of that defense, flying to the football.
They gave him a yard on it. TCU good on third down a year ago. Over firing incomplete.
The pass looks pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this early in the season, it's kind of like, was that the right route or was that, you know?
Yeah, whose fault was that?
Yeah.
See, and I hate that because sometimes you don't know if they're like an option route, right?
Yeah.
It could be a
option
route.
Oh.
And he might have read it wrong and decided to break off the route when he shouldn't have.
TCU will have to punt it away. That is Ethan Crom, senior.
It's seen some promising things, but it's, you know, one series each, so.
Yep. Carolina safety was back there to return it.
That doesn't help TCU at all.
Short kick goes out of bounds, and North Carolina, which had a spectacular opening drive, has really good field position starting at the 35. 25-yard punt. Bill Belichick, college career, is off to a rousing start at 7-0.
I don't know about rousing, but it's looking good.
I think this is like the perfect time in like the college football era for him to jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he would have loved getting a full, like I'm sure he recruits still, but like back in the day, that's all it was recruiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, but now you can offer contracts. And, you know what I'm saying? You can, like, the money hasn't played it down.
Very similar to like the NFL.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And he was always good at finding, like, the right person for the right spot. Even if they weren't the highest, say, you know, whatever, number coming out of the draft.
Yeah.
He was always able to find talent.
Yep, and convince that talent to convince the talent to play a position that he wanted or thought that they would be better at.
Yeah.
So I remember, like Edelman, he came in. I mean, he got utilized for everything.
Yeah.
A utilitarian player, I guess is the way.
And then that one receiver who played defense too.
Yeah.
God, what was his name? Troy Brown, I think.
I believe you're correct.
Yep, I believe that's right.
Yeah.
Clean feels good.
Behind every DIY.
Oh, God.
And I'm sorry, because I just didn't see it all. Gio Lopez did start.
Sometimes hell is delivered.
Yeah, I mean, both passes that he had were good. They looked really good.
But he was the starter, right? That's all I'm
Correct,
saying.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And he was at, because he was at, South Alabama or whatever, and that's Major Applewhite's head coach there.
Major Applewhite. Wow, I remember that name.
Right, former quarterback at Texas.
Yep.
So he does a pretty good job with developing quarterbacks, so.
What a name, Major Applewhite.
No, I know.
That's an all, what do you want to call it? That guy who puts out like his all, whatever names.
Yeah. This commercial is so dumb.
Was it that Megan Trainor one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. She went from being kind of low-key and funny to being like, now she's like fully embraced like that Madonna, Lady Gaga, or whatever, that just crazy, whatever, like look. I know she lost a lot of weight, good for her.
All right.
It couldn't have started. This game could not have started any better for Carolina on both sides of the ball.
We'll see. Was the most common phrase uttered.
And false start. The announcer's jinx continues.
Big 72 is Aiden Buchanan, 6'9", 330-pound freshman.
I mean, that is a big man at any level, but he's a freshman at 6'9", 330. I mean, that's
playing left tackle. Of course, right tackle with Lopez would be the blind side. Buchanan's a guy who originally was slated to go to West Virginia. Changed his mind, wound up here at North Carolina.
Belichick's always had good offensive line.
Gio Lopez, who took 6 snaps under center last year.
I mean, he was probably one of the coaches. There's only a few coaches that I think believe that offensive line is a necessity.
Talked about he wants to be physical. He has that background in being in the NFL. Set up their play action game, a little bit of quarterback run. Andy Avalos, who's in his second year now as a defensive coordinator. And I think being in the second year of the system not only helps him, but I think the players understanding the scheme. It's a defense that had some issues, especially on third down and in the red zone area. They've really worked hard to get better.
See that? Oh my God, he let go of him.
Keep an eye on the center. That's Chad Lindbergh. That's his first career shotgun snap, and Gio Lopez somehow got away, or maybe a whistle blew.
I didn't hear the whistle, so I let go of him.
I didn't either.
Was applying the pressure, number 0 for TCU.
That was a little premature.
This drive has not started as well as the first one for the heel.
Really good job here, a little twist. You'll see him working from the outside back to the inside after that little movement with the linebacker blitzing. And he's able to just overpower the right guard, Daniel King.
I don't think he pulled out. I think the guy did let go, but I still didn't hear the whistle.
With that low center of gravity, able to pull out of there. But he's sacked and now 3rd and 23.
I think that might have been a quick whistle because Chapman moved up when he heard the whistle. He had him in the grass. So 3rd and 23. They'll try to mitigate the damage. And TCU, a much, much better defensive series than the opening one. Jamel Johnson.
I don't think that was a better defensive series. That was just mistake after mistake after mistake. That was self-imploding right there.
Getting teams behind the sticks. That's one way to get better on third down. And that's what they were able to do here on this series, get off the field.
Tom McGinnis will punt it away. It's Jordan Dwyer, a transfer from Idaho, who is the deep man for TCU. TCU didn't take a lot of transfers, spotted guys, and now both teams have a particularly short punt. Mark it out of bounds just right around the 40-yard line, and it's where the Horns will have it when you come back.
Go brain searing, rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy, but Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this. See? On time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference. It's a no-brainer.
At Chomp, we create snacks for people who are hungry to get the most out of life, who only accept the highest quality. Because real life demands real ingredients. We make snacks that don't take shortcuts, with grass-fed and finished beef, 0 sugar, and up to 12 grams of protein.
Ship's already got 2 receptions for 58 yards. I think that's more than Manning had going into the 4th quarter.
We got multiple punctures.
Evidence suggests a crime of passion.
Appears we have ourselves a flag planting.
Those tech fans make me sick.
We got a composite.
Is that a duck with ice cold Dr. Pepper?
That's no duck.
Did you guys hear from Gator today? I know you both got to talk to him yesterday.
No.
You gonna try to get on Notre Dame?
Eric said he messaged him, so
It's a Pepper thing.
kind of left it in his court, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That's an awfully big file you got there. And big files, well, they'll download that fast. Rome wasn't built 2 minutes before class.
Oh, we're good. It's a Mac. You can just use AirDrop.
I really don't think you will. I think for some reason there's just some sort of, instead of just being like, hey, E, you know, I want to air my grievances, he's probably still a little sore. I hope not.
Yeah. Just felt kind of blindsided last night from it, you know?
Yeah. For him to text you and say someone.
Yeah.
And then for the girlfriend to come and just start attacking E, just like,
yeah.
It's like, what the heck?
Our lives finally have meaning.
Let's just be adults. Let's just figure this out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta tell your lady, hey, I got this. Let me just talk to the boys.
Everything will be
Yeah.
questioned.
Don't they know it's Saturday?
Everything.
College football is changing.
The Dr. Pepper flavors too.
It's all connected.
Fansville Season 8.
I don't think I've ever seen someone fly so far.
College football.
I'm trying to think. I know Tyler Hansford donated money, but I want to say it's $100 million to North Carolina.
Wow, really? Holy crap, that is a donation.
The biggest sports, movies, and shows. Get all of ESPN, along with Disney.
I am wrong.
Fantastic. 3 All-Stars. 1 incredible.
He donated $250 million.
And all of ESPN.
Or no, he donated $100 million after he got a $250 million endorsement deal. So he donated almost half of his endorsement.
Wow, that's crazy. Good for good. I mean, good on him.
Yeah. And he donated another $25 million to an orphanage in North Carolina. He's just like, the more you learn about the guy, the more you just love him. Great player, great teammate, you know.
He's just one of those guys that people like to hate because he was good. He was all over the media, but he was a hard-nosed, tough player. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if you look at his records, like scoring record, it's like 4 years, started first game when he got there, and just in the trenches, you know.
Yeah.
He knew his role and where he was very scrappy and just a great player. And I think he played 5-6 years in the NBA. I know he played for the Pacers and a couple other teams. So.
Murray House there to make this up.
Well, Steve Belichick has got
I thought he was a great college player, one of the greatest.
Get out in a hurry, but I want you to watch the powder blue, watch Carolina blue jerseys, watch how they pursue, leverage the football, take away any threat at all after the catch.
Moving back to work.
One-on-one.
Downfield and cannot quite make the connection with Dwyer.
Oh my God! How late is that flag?
It was Marcus Allen on the coverage.
I don't.
These two corners.
Belichick, what the fuck? You don't need a translator for that.
Sorts out flag, little discussion.
But he got him in the middle of the route around the 50 of the other 45 on the jersey, right there.
Wait, what?
It's early on the route itself, right there, grabbing that jersey. That's when the flag came in. So you might see the end of the play.
I can see it there.
Clean, but it was in the middle of that route where the hands got a hold of that jersey. The fans are seeing the end of the play. Had nothing to do with the call. Official made the right call.
It always depends on the refs there. Different refs, that's not a call.
If they're going to boo that, I'm with them. They should boo that. But if they go back about 10 yards where he grabbed his jersey, my man here in the white shirt, he'd be like, well.
I don't know what you can do about that moving forward. That's always going to be, an opinion.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
100%.
Like sometimes it's just blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
And then there's other times where it's like, one guy might be like, no, that was good hand fighting, and then the other ref's like, nope.
Yep. Very opinionated.
Yeah.
It's going a lot faster. And they're stretching you
I can see, like, he was tugging on the jersey. I mean, if you're going to call that, then I call it both ways. That's all I ask.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how, like, the defense is at such an advantage already. You already have to react to what he's doing.
Yeah.
Don't let the offense also use his hands.
Yeah.
If I can, I guess I should say. Yeah, like you said, call it both ways.
Yep. 100%. God, a little push on the linebacker coming in, otherwise he would have had him in the backfield. They need to watch the holding of those outside receivers, though.
Barnes making the grab. This guy was the Conference USA Freshman of the Year at UTSA. He's battled some injuries, but picked up the first down.
Yeah, there's that forward look. Just really extension of the run game. Now they start to crank their tempo up, mixing up the formations, trying to create as much confusion and trying to get that Carolina defense out of position. Yeah, you got 70 new players. You're going against tempo. They've had a month to try to get ready for this style of offense that you see quite a bit in the
college game. 2 safeties?
In the NFL, but Steve Belichick in Washington last year has seen it.
They're riding with Barnes, and he rumbles down inside the 30. One of the things you might see, they're waiting late in the clock. Reminder that the communications in the players, the helmet communication goes off at 16 seconds on the play clock.
I'm just liking to see right now that Cavorian Barnes is bringing a very different downhill physical look to this offense. Like I said, if this offensive style doesn't have that balance and they can't establish the run, it really neutralizes what it can do.
Good job picking up the backers. Hoover puts it right.
It was a beautiful ball.
What a throw to Jordan Dwyer, and the Horned Frogs have answered 27 yards.
It's a nice job here, TCU answering, this time looking like the offense they expect to have this year. And it's a good job. We're bragging about Barnes, his willingness to run and get downhill. This time he does a nice job of stepping up and picking up this backer blitz. With a middle field safety, you got a one-on-one shot. And with Hoover's accuracy, look at that ball. Right over that outside shoulder, right exactly.
That's a nice ball.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. Go get it and get that touchdown. Great play, great
They just knew they had speed on that corner.
6 plays, 58 yards, took a tick over 2.5 minutes. Kyle Lemmerman, strong ledge kicker. They had a little bit of a kicking issue in camp in terms of a little bit of routing. They think they've got it straightened out. Lemmerman's first attempt of the night will be a PAT to tie it.
I think that outside release that the receiver did just flat-footed in the corner.
That pass interference set that up.
Marcus Allen wasn't pleased with that call, but not much defense for that kind of throw that Hoover just made to tie this game at 7 late in the first quarter.
But when Bill Belichick came in and was announced, he and Mike Lombardi, they went to work. They tried to figure out what can we do here. We've got to get the right personnel to fit our scheme and our attitude and our culture. So right away, you got 13 new assistant coaches. They went out and brought in 70. Reese can help you understand how you can bring in 70. Normal year, in old days, you'd bring in 25 guys.
Right.
Now you can bring in 70. We saw Coach Prime was able to do that. And now with Mike Lombardi here with Bill, they decided to go out and bring in a bunch of guys.
Well, the rules, Kirk, obviously, as most people know, vastly different now. There are no limits on transfers. You don't have to sit out when you transfer. You also have the new revenue sharing there. So,
God bless it.
In 30 freshmen, and you just have an overall roster limit now. So they are among the top. It's the third most in Power 4. West Virginia has brought in a few more than that. Brought in more than anybody, so that's why you can overhaul your roster this quickly, but putting it together is tricky.
And interesting, we asked him, we sat down with him yesterday, Coach, now that you did 70 with a lot of the transfer portal, do you see that being the way of the future? Are you going to do it the way you built the Patriots, more with the draft and sprinkle in some free agents? He said that's exactly how we're going to do it. 26 and beyond. They just needed to try to make those changes to try to fill some holes right away, and there are a lot of them.
Yeah, I think if he puts a good product on the field, he will get really good recruits.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to create the foundation with high school recruiting.
It's freaking Bill Belichick.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was talking to Eric. I said that coaching staff is just unreal.
But 33 of them are from high school. Only 15 transfers.
I mean, 10 being coming to the NFL is nuts. And any kid that's serious about wanting to go to the NFL, you're more apt to step on an NFL field and have actually time to play.
Yeah, and if he could continue to bring ex-players just around the program, like what if he could bring, like what if Tom Brady, I know he's a Michigan dude, but what if he just,
yeah,
just comes by,
100%.
Just backs Belichick, not necessarily North Carolina, but back in Belichick.
Yeah.
Like, he's kind of hard to beat that pitch.
Yeah. You walk in, we're trying to recruit a quarterback, and Tom Brady's standing there next to Belichick. Hey, I'm Tom. I know. Mom, that's Tom Brady. Oh, I know.
Yeah, good job. They keep collapsing off the edge, and here's a good job here of going up against the true freshman and just kind of working around him with good quickness.
It'd be interesting to see how long he does coach. You know, that's, I guess, my second question. I know he's here and signed whatever 4 or 5 year contract, but, you know, he'll be 77 in 5 years.
Sorry about that, gentlemen.
Is he a Joe Paterno type of longevity, or?
Yeah, my sister had called, so.
Yeah.
Because my dad fell getting out of the shower today, so because when we went over and talked to him Saturday, he wanted to continue treatment, and that was the plan. That is no longer the plan. After him falling out, getting out of the shower today, hurt his shoulder, hurt his foot, and all that, and we're like, I mean, I don't want him to deteriorate even more from the radiation. So Kim, myself, and my brother all agreed we need to stop it. So
yeah. Well, I texted him today to see if I could come over and see him and your mom. He's like, we don't feel good. And I'm like, well, just let me know when you have a good day, and I'll head over.
Yeah. And that's why he wasn't feeling good, as he fell getting out of the
No,
shower.
yeah, I didn't question it. I know. I watched my brother go through treatment, so. You know, I've seen it firsthand of how bad it is, and somebody a quarter of his age. So, you know.
Right. So, my mom's been better, but she still has her days.
Yeah, understandable. I just wanted to.
I would say overall, comparatively to like 6 months ago, my mom's 1,000 times better, but she still has her days where it's just really bad. So
the wife said, "Get your dad some gummies."
He won't do them.
I'm just saying.
No, I know. I thought of that, but he won't. I mean, obviously, like I told you, like if I got cancer, I'm not going through that treatment.
Yeah.
I'm doing that shit, like, over anything.
Yeah.
Like, that would be my treatment. I would probably do what my dad's doing, which is ivermectin and, oh, God, there's something else. Joe Rogan's big on it. Well, not just him, but, like, Mel Gibson was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and he had a buddy that was stage 4 cancer all around, like, his entire body, and he started taking ivermectin and something else.
Isn't that a horse
and
tranquilizer?
everything fully cleared up. Huh?
Isn't that a horse tranquilizer?
Well, it's used for other stuff too.
I didn't know.
It was used in people first.
Yeah, I remember that was a big thing they were trying to get on for.
Because he used that shit.
Yeah, people were trying to get on him for it.
His baseball days, he ended up getting hurt in high school, which prevented him from continuing.
Like ivermectin. I mean, the horse tranquilizer is a lot higher dose than what people take.
I must be thinking of something else.
I think that's one of the things that kind of helped sway him at the time. Now, for this time being, I guess I should say, to a little bit more to the right.
Yeah.
Even though he's still a realist, he still is really, like, you know what I mean?
Well, that's why I like him, because he wants to hear it from both sides. Like, he wants to understand everything, and that's why I like Rogan.
And I didn't like him in his younger years, but I like podcast Rogan.
Yeah.
Because, in the younger years, he was doing this show, and he was this type, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he could have been the same guy, but you don't know. You don't see that.
But now, like, he wants to hear, like, he's so open to hearing everything.
Yeah, I like podcast
It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, it could be the craziest shit you could ever think of. And he'll have somebody on his podcast talking about it, and he's, like, engaged and wanting to know more. Like, even if he doesn't believe in it, he still wants to know about it.
Well, that's the thing is, he admits when he's wrong.
Right, but he just likes knowledge, and I think that's cool.
Yeah. He has some foil hat people on there.
Oh, Ben, that's the other drug.
I think that's
Ivermectin
why
and
he's so relatable to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Recognized that pressure, made the check, got the right protection, and a good job.
Yeah,
That's the truth. You don't try to lean one way or the other and then defend it if it's wrong. You're just like, I was wrong.
Yeah.
I want to learn more.
Full weekend it's been in college football. Week 1.
was one of the guys. One of the guys you had on there. He's like, yeah, we never went to the moon. I'm like, what? Okay. He goes on for like an hour about Russian propaganda and all this other stuff. I'm like, this is wild.
I mean,
they're like, why haven't we gone back? I said, because there's no money, there's no power trying to be involved.
that's not true.
He talks about that the other day.
Yeah, I know now there is because there's what is it, hydrogen 3 there.
Well, not just that, but also being able to set up a refueling station.
Yeah.
That's the plan, is to set up, you go there and then set up a refueling station. So you dock there to set up a refueling station to get to Mars.
Yeah, well, that's NASA's plan, and they just keep cutting funding, so. Was it Neil deGrasse Tyson talked about it? He said that out of every dollar that taxpayers pay, he said 0.01 cent goes to NASA.
Yeah.
He's like, so why are we cutting that?
Yes, I'm on row. They say GLP-1s.
We have to think about it. If we don't
it's not. It's
diversify and move to other planets, we will be extinct. We're one rock away. We're one rock away from.
That's true. One big enough rock coming towards the Earth. Yeah. I mean, you definitely extinct us.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, if there's tsunamis and shit, we're in the best part of one of the best parts of the world.
Yeah.
Here in Nebraska.
Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's couture.
Because the waters really won't get to us.
I'm a big rock.
Yeah.
And while you're down there posing for pictures,
Thank God we're in the middle of the U.S.
and this little birdie's telling me.
There's a lot that won't get to us.
But you got home, bro. You got a place to stay.
Hey man, we're from Florida. We're riding that shit out.
I was about to say his house has got floaties, man.
No, I'm just kidding.
He gets as many of the floating boats you can to tie around the base of the house.
That's funny. Yeah.
That would be
got me a new houseboat. I might float by your house.
Yeah.
Close to it. I mean, if Florida don't get you, but I'll be.
I need you.
The football game.
Project Odessa.
North Carolina versus
I need you to stop it.
Time has come.
Who?
Bless your heart and hold on to your butt.
Oh, yeah.
What's this happening? Like, what is even happening right now?
Sophomore year is gonna be lit.
Well, it ain't gonna be tonight. Oh.
Take a sound.
I thought Ivor passed away.
What's that?
I don't know. They live out in Bennington. They used to live right next to the other house. And then moved out. Janet, Iva.
Light show and Chapel Thrill. Welcome back to Capital One Labor Day kickoff on ESPN. This kickoff week presented by Modelo. Reese Davis, Kirk Herbstreit, Holly Rowan, our entire crew. Opening night for Bill Belichick, and they just turned the lights back on.
Like one of the early ones. So I don't know. He might have hosted for quite a while now.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's why I was like.
But he was originally a contestant on this show, but now he's hosting it. Is what I was getting at, and I didn't know how long he's been hosting.
I thought maybe he did that for a while, but no, it doesn't look like it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking up all the hosts.
For what?
Because I know he still does his America's Funniest Videos.
Oh, I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, he's been hosting that for a long time.
I haven't watched that since the One Dad.
Neither have I until yesterday.
Oh no, they did replace him with somebody.
Yeah.
Well, after him. Oh, it might be this guy right here, Tom Bergeron. He might have been the one who hosted. Funny some videos.
Now? Or
no, before, right after. What was his name? Bob Saget?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full House? Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Host of funniest home videos all time. Because there was a white guy who was doing it. Yeah, look at this, Alfonso.
Well.
America's
So, like I said,
videos host. Go ahead.
It was just on before, like, when I was watching. I changed to the game channel for like last night's game, and it was on from 6 to 6:30.
Oh yeah, I saw it on the tracker or whatever. Never clicked on the channel. Yeah, right.
So I literally turned to it like 10 minutes before.
God damn it! Tackle him.
The last 10 minutes of it. I used to love that show when I was young.
Yeah,
I think we said it.
Bob Saget did it for a while, and then it was Tom Bergeron.
3.
Okay.
Stuart Scott did it for 1 year. Oh, the sports edition.
Yeah, I remember because Bob Saget was when I know we sent in a video or two, and my cousin sent in a video and actually was on it. This was a long time ago. This would have been in like 90s. But yeah.
Yeah, Alfonso's actually, he was doing it since 2015.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought he's been doing it quite a while.
Damn, where the hell have I been?
Where's that thrown to? Jesus. That's the second time they've thrown the flag on Allen late.
No, the other one, I don't like it. The first one, I didn't like that call. I was on the phone, but I didn't like that call.
There you go. Okay. I know he showed him grabbing his jersey, so.
I haven't seen the replay, so I have no idea.
Yeah, he held his jersey the whole time as he was turning that. Okay, he's calling it even. I'll give him that.
Would that have been pass interference, though? Because that's uncatchable. There's no way in hell either one of them was catching that.
That's what I was wondering. Is uncatchable still a thing?
I think it is in the NFL. I don't know if it is in college.
Yeah, I didn't. Because there was a lot of them that called over the weekend that I was like, well, it's 15 yards over his head. He ain't catching that.
Right.
God damn it.
Too far off. Yeah. I know that. One thing both you and I hate.
Yeah, 15 yards off the ball.
Well, not just that, but when you're giving them that much of a cushion and you're backing up just as much as they're running forward to start.
Yeah.
So you're still giving them that same cushion the entire way. So they break off that route. I mean, you have to catch up by 10 yards. There's no way in hell you're getting there before the ball. You will never make a play on the ball that far back.
And now a real shot here on third down.
Like, I'm fine with playing that off coverage if you're standing there until they get to you within, once they get within 5 yards, start backing off and playing them. But keep that same distance, or basically hold your distance until they get closer to you, and then back off with them.
Don't get me wrong, it's a lot easier to sit up here and see this.
I'm still old school. I want them up in their face, and you got to get off the fucking line in front of me.
Well, but not. I mean, yeah, but I mean, especially down in this red zone here, because it's like you're giving them that far off. It's like they're not good. I mean, there's not much room to run past you. There's not much room over the top of you. It's not like you're going to get burnt for a 60-yard touchdown pass.
Didn't make that play, so it'll be 27-yard field goal attempt, depending on this flag.
You have movement on the right side by the offense.
I was going to say that shouldn't be delay a game. Okay.
Kicking team number 70. 5-yard penalty. Still forced out.
So we'll make it 32 instead. On the field goal attempt from Kyle Lemmerman, who last year was 15 out of 22. 3 out of 5 from this distance last year.
What the hell is that
Call it a long 32 as he tries to give
on their helmet?
the lead.
It's like a black square under the TCU.
Is it the Horned Frog?
It's a black square. It doesn't. It just looks like a black square.
Yeah, I didn't really. Wait, is it your eyes?
I mean, maybe.
I need to look. Yeah, it's the Horned Frog.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of like this weird black. Yeah, like a metallic black.
And it's got the horned frog inside the black part?
I think the whole thing's the Horned Frog. It's just shaded. It's like different shades of black, like black and like grayish silver or something. If that makes sense.
But why is it a square? A horned frog is not square.
I just think that's the way it looks like to you, maybe.
Official hotel partner of the NCAA.
Because it's like, it looks to me like it's the side of the Horned Frog, but kind of like not completely on the side, like it's angled. So you can still see like its 2 front legs and 1 back leg, if that makes sense.
Win every week with DoorDash.
That's how it looks to me.
Opt in, order every Saturday.
Jeez, dude.
Check-in time is 3. 2:55. I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's just a weird shading, because if you look at their helmet, they have that Horned
Yep.
Frog.
Yeah. I zoomed in.
Weird. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
It does look weird. I mean, I think it was more because when I pause it, now I see it's not a square.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I think it was the movement, and obviously, I mean, just my eyesight's not the clearest, so that doesn't help.
Season on Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
I was almost able to fast forward through all the commercials. His eye has gone back.
Everything will be questioned.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I talked to you last night. I mean, I heard you guys talking about Gator. I mean, obviously, I talked to you last night. I talked to him, so I messaged him saying that, hey, we're probably going live for the North Carolina game tonight. We'd love for you to join us. So I'm like, we'd be in our Discord. So
I think they both kind of handled it wrong. Like, he shouldn't have texted Parrott and said someone. You know what I mean, like that, like. But at the same time, this girl shouldn't have came in and straight attacked you.
Just message us
and then, like,
all together in general, like.
Yeah. And if he's too shy and she wants to come in, she needs to understand, like, hey, Parrott's y'all were boys, and Parrott's his friend, and you're his friend. She should came at you guys a little differently than the way she did.
Here in Chapel Hill, Bill Belichick.
And then she was trying to be sassy with me, saying I was double speaking. I'm just like, double speaking? What we talked about last night? I'm just trying to understand the facts. You know what I mean? Like,
I think she was saying you were double speaking because we were talking in the stream, and then you were typing in there to her too.
Yeah,
she was only watching the stream.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, "Can you hear that?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm not. I'm not talking."
Right
now, y'all are doing your thing.
As a longtime assistant coach at the college level, his regular season debut.
So it was whatever.
College rank.
We'll see. We'll see. I hope it works out. Tanner's a
I mean, and I mean, I had fun talking to him last night. So I mean,
and y'all were having some good sports conversations, you know.
For North Carolina, was pretty 83-yard drive. They went a lot of jumbos, which was interesting to go with that look. Got Hood going with that look. They were able to control the line of scrimmage. Also, most importantly, set up good play action. See the linebackers and safeties getting downhill, expecting run, gets lost in that deeper crosser. Able to put that right on the money to one, Jordan Shipp, and then here again that jumbo look off to the right, able to win things, and it looked like they were going to have a big night offensively, still might, but the next two drives since then, 6 plays, negative 11 yards, both 3 and out. Let's see what they do here on their 4 series.
Wow, really?
Gil Lopez pulls it. He's going to take a shot down the field. He was trying to get it to Alex Taylor.
Oh.
Hand fighting there. Channing Canada out there for TCU. No flag.
Yeah, Channing Canada does a really good job here of just kind of getting right into the face of the receiver. Stride for stride, right in his pocket there. Able to locate the football late.
That's interference.
You know, when you're in,
he had a hold of him the entire way.
With a little bit of hand guarding and touching there.
Shut up, Herb Street.
And you do that, they'll call it every time, especially if you don't look.
That's that's pass interference.
If
you're in his face like that, you're able to get away with a little bit of that. No.
It'll be another 3rd and long.
No.
There to stop it.
Yeah, that time Kelly just got overwhelmed right in the middle of your screen. This is a quarterback's worst nightmare. They only rushed 3. Just power rushed him, bull rushed, just pushed him back into the backfield. Nice job by Marcus Deal. And again, I go back to the goal of the entire offseason, getting more negative plays, whether it's sacks or tackles for a loss, getting teams behind the sticks, and we've seen that now. 3 straight series for the Horned Frogs defense and Andy Avalos.
Hood and Hall running back on either side of Lopez. And no running room for the Michigan transfer. And
like that call on 3rd and 13.
Made the stop for TCU.
Oh, I let the dog out and missed 4 downs. Nice.
Yeah, the first, I think, could have been called pass interference on TCU, but they didn't call it.
No.
No chance at all. That's 3 straight 3 and outs for TCU.
I mean, he was running right with him, but literally had a grip of the jersey right underneath the right arm of the receiver.
They've lost 5. McInnes punts it away. Dwyer signals for
better
the
punt.
catch and makes it right around his 31-yard line. So the TCU offense goes back to work.
Came back for a commercial. Perfect.
You left when they came back from a commercial, you come back to a commercial. Best way to do it.
Yeah, I guess.
Is that necessary?
No. Neither is missing your daughter's competition to do payroll. With Paycom, employees do their own payroll, so you don't have to miss your daughter's big day. Time to shine. Get Paycom and make the unnecessary unnecessary.
What the fuck?
I don't know. That's wild.
I like him as an actor because he plays the top, like, main cop in the show SWAT.
Yeah, I don't.
Was it Boris Kojo or something like that? I think. I don't know. I can't think of his name. I think it's Boris Kojo.
Sure.
I think. I don't know. I could be wrong.
We met a lot. Gemini, is my house plant
I don't really watch shows.
Personal. It's leaning away for more sunlight.
I mean,
Gemini, any pointers on my downward
I don't watch it that often anymore. I mean, I still have it, so it's like on my Hulu, and it'll show me when there's a new show, like a new show.
Yeah.
And so every once in a while I'll watch it or whatever, but
Brand new menu items, including turbocharged.
obviously I didn't have Hulu for the last couple months, so I might have some time getting caught up on some of the the new shows.
Yeah.
Like I knew The Bear had come out, but I hadn't watched any of the new season, so I started watching that a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
I like that show.
Which one?
The Bear.
The one about that Saturday Night Live Stitch.
Not the Bear, no.
The Bears.
Yeah, I know what skit you're talking about. I mean, he is in Chicago.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it, so I was just when you said that, made me think of
like the original episodes were shot on location at the Mr. Beef in Chicago.
Mr. Beef.
Which is like a Italian beef sandwich shop in Chicago. It's one of the top Italian beef restaurants.
Yeah.
Right. It's Mr. Beef has been around longer than Mr. Beef.
Oh, I'm sure.
But
no,
I know.
You know, Kirk, he said it'd be 3 or 4 games.
But it's
exactly what he had. He certainly wasn't punting on this.
Did you know the cast of like the show Shameless?
You know, you bring so many new players in, even if you're the greatest coach to ever do it.
Well, one of the brothers on Shameless is the main character on the Bear, and he's like chef. So they basically have the Bear, which is like their Italian beef shop, and they end up making like just a drive-through only, like a takeout only. And they convert the interior to like a fine dining, trying to get like a Michelin star type restaurant. So it's kind of interesting.
Is acting at the scout team long snapper. Yes, he was.
It's the fourth. Yeah, season 4 just was this year. So.
And he has. You've seen a lot of the video of practice and him teaching fundamentals, which is one of the things he feels like they need to do if they're going to achieve the goal of being like the 33rd NFL franchise, which has been the calling card because they've recruited very well.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that the NFL is about is finding matchups, creating those matchups, and attacking them. And, you know, Steve and Bill Belichick obviously very, very dialed in on that. And what I've seen from Kendall Briles is going away from the corner, number 1, Thaddeus Dixon.
Yeah, somebody was talking about our. I clicked on a video and it was funny. It was like a little kid, probably like I don't know, 12 years old, doing like a recruiting recap of like some of Nebraska's like commit and stuff, and I'm like, a 12-year-old kid. I'm like, hey, good for you, man.
Watch how he finishes on this.
But
able to beat the guard, bang.
I didn't know it was a kid because like the thumbnail didn't show a kid. It literally just showed like a background and like a couple Nebraska players on it. So I was like, okay. And then I get into it. I'm like, oh, this not. Yeah, okay, whatever. But this kid was talking about our quarterback for the 2027 class. That is a 5-star on one platform, but not a 5-star on all yet. More than likely, probably will be at some point. But I guess he was talking about his stats this last weekend. He was like 12 of 13 for like 207 or 200 and some odd yards and like 4 touchdowns. And I'm like, damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know what competition he was playing against, but
I swear those stars also depend on if the people like the program the kids commit to. No lie.
Sometimes, yeah.
Right? So like last year, Dallas Wilson, he's a 5-star, and he goes to Oregon, right?
Yeah.
Gets homesick, wants to transfer, comes to Florida, and all of a sudden he loses his fifth star.
Yeah.
Yep. Stop him 2 or 3 yards short of the first, third down.
How the fuck wasn't that pass?
Intriguing matchups in his game and his receivers.
Or you see like a dude that, you know, maybe a 3-star, but then all of a sudden Nebraska and Florida offer, and all of a sudden now he's a 4-star. Just because he gets an offer from 2 schools, now he gets bumped up to a 4-star.
All right, defense, step up.
To the ground.
Damn.
I don't know how that wasn't offensive pass interference when the guy shoved him. Number 7 is fucking wrecking 26.
Right behind the offensive line.
When he caught that one pass on the sideline, I was going to say, it seems like he's their whole passing game.
Yeah. Because they're not going to 1 on our. They're not throwing to that side of the field.
I don't know if I wouldn't say that wide receiver is their whole game. It's just that side. He's been lining up on that left
holding
side.
in.
Josh Scramley, now he gets rid of it on the outside and turns a potential negative play into a positive. And there's Dwyer with his 6th catch on the 6th target of the night.
Well, he got pressured, but he misses one right down the sideline. That's an easy touchdown. But you got to give credit to the pass rush. Because if he would have been able to locate that, Bailey just walks into the end zone, but there was pressure.
It seems like this quarterback is just focusing mainly on the left side of the field, being a right-handed thrower.
Before he went on the wheel route down the sideline.
Little running room for Payne.
Like me, defensively-wise, I'd switch number 1 to that left side of the field.
Swap the corners.
Yeah. Because he seems to just be focusing that whole. I mean, it has to have been 80% of his focus is left side.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't seem like our corners typically flip.
Yeah, but
depending on what, I was going to say, depending on what hash we're on, our corners flip.
But ours aren't.
We have one that's to the field and then one to the barrier. Their right's always the one to the field, and then Marshall's the one to. Nice!
Oh yeah.
That's great.
That's huge.
Hell of a recognition on that dig drill, bro. It's a big play.
In my head, I'm like, come on, defense, make a play.
Well, this is the area that Hoover really wanted to, again, get better.
That's good staying home there on that defensive line.
And it was a good job on that number 7 on that off that edge rush too.
Yep.
Because he put enough pressure and the quarterback had to lob it over him,
Yep.
which that's why it went too high.
House
The catch, he had 2 hands planted on that ball.
Yep.
He noticed the ground. He had that firmly in his hands.
Yep.
This is what we were missing on defense. Something like that. Even though they're moving on you, you created a situation and a play.
Yeah, because that's going to happen. Like, good teams are, a decent team is going to move the ball every once in a while.
Yeah.
You just have to, you have to like, buckle in when it gets close to the end zone to stop them.
Yep.
Yep.
Hopefully it has to.
So in that red zone, like that's the best opportunity to do so because obviously the field shrinks.
Yep.
Right, so your coverages all could be closer. Like everybody's closer to the line of scrimmage.
I think they need to make adjustments at halftime and switch corners.
Kill 99.9% of bugs trapped for effortless protection. Zevo, people friendly, bug deadly.
Or maybe just man up on 7 and see if
Or
somebody
like
else.
maybe do what I'm saying, where you have one that's always to the field side. So number 1 would always go to the field side.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
Yeah, change it up on them. Every once in a while, go ahead and run a little bit of press and then roll a safety over the top.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just
They're blitzing, which I'll commend because we didn't. I don't think we blitzed nearly enough last year. But I don't think it's very disguised on some of these blitz packages they're running.
Yeah, no, I agree. But now what I will say is I wouldn't say your defense. I would say in the last couple of years your defense has looked worse than it's looked so far today.
Oh, 100%.
Right? Like they look better. More disciplined. That's the word I was searching for.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more discipline out of your defense. Not as many mistakes so far. I think that's where you guys got burnt in the past. Is you'd have like a couple good defensive plays, but then you would just give a blatant mistake and leave a guy wide the hell open.
Well, we did one,
Motion for life.
2 plays
I know.
ago, but
He wasn't hit. He wasn't hit. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a linebacker trying to cover a wheel route, so.
Oh, you also, because you had pressure on that play.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm
why
saying.
he wasn't seen.
That's what I'm saying is like we need defensive line pressure to create scenarios like that those instances aren't exploited.
Yeah.
All right, offense. Act like you know how to throw a ball and catch a ball.
If you didn't blitz on that play, maybe that corner thought that guy was supposed to be dropping back in that coverage. But since he blitzed, that's why there was that opening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Quiet on the ground. Benjamin Hall picked up a
we kind of noticed Bill Belichick frustrated after this interception. It goes back to the scramble. Watch the hold by the TCU offensive line.
Hold?
Yeah.
Which one?
Right there, a grab. You can see the left side as well.
How
So
is he
excited about
holding
the interception?
the guy
He's
from
like,
right to the right and he's using his the other hand?
Yeah.
Right, his one hand wasn't even on him.
Yep.
We were at the break. We noticed he was frustrated. We went back.
Yeah, that's an
Holly was all
absolute
over it down there,
monster
noticing
hold.
that he was frustrated during that scramble to the right of Hoover.
There's 2 of them there they could have called.
Clearly, the pick.
You can't change the ref. That's the thing is about teams, though. You can't change. Let the coach sit there and yell out about it. Just keep playing. If he keeps bringing it up, obviously they need to start looking at it.
Boy, they're really starting to cheat down against this run game these last few series.
That's the coach's job.
Yep.
You keep playing.
Yep.
You refs here.
Exactly.
It shows a lot of confidence.
Dude, I think they killed him.
Number one for North Carolina. He can beat you one-on-one, but who else can? Who else can be that guy to help out to try to take
Kill
this
Will?
defense,
Kill something?
try to sit them back a little bit. Right now they're playing downhill.
Maybe it's like kill their will or something? I don't know.
To the 29 on third down. Lopez to the
Oh, my God.
intercepted. It is going to be a walk-in touchdown.
That was telegraphed.
Yeah.
His 12th career pick, and TCU.
Especially when they're playing up because of the run. Like you got tight outside coverage.
That's when you like pump and go.
Yeah.
College football playoff semifinal against
What's the flag for?
national championship game.
Probably celebration or something.
Might have celebrated early.
Well, he baited
Maybe.
the young
Well, if he celebrated early, isn't that
being a
taunting and
veteran
the touchdown don't
safety, he gave
count?
a big cushion to make him feel
I
like
believe so.
he's got the easy throw for the first down.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Scoring team number 21.
He didn't say dead ball.
Penalty will be forced on the kickoff.
Nope.
That's number 21's first
Force on the kickoff, so it must have been after the fact.
Yeah, he should have said dead ball foul then.
But I've seen guys like with a clear pass, right? They turn on a taunt and they get that penalty and
Yeah.
Hold the ball out towards the quarterback as they're running in. Yeah.
You're inside 4 minutes to play in the first half.
With Bud Clark completely showing his experience and just baiting Lopez on that third down play to think he had what he needed for the first down. Third and about 5. He had a cushion at about 7 or 8 yards.
The main reason I don't like those type of routes on that 3rd and 5.
It's such a long throw, man.
Right. I would rather have it be a fucking slant.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the Horned Frogs up 17-7.
Because a slant, you're not going to have a corner get over top of it, right?
Like I said, a veteran guy who's played a lot of football. He's just kind of sitting back here.
Especially when you got an inside wide receiver there. You slant underneath him?
Job of breaking on the ball, almost anticipating.
See, I would have slanted underneath the slot receiver there.
Yeah, but like they're already playing up, so he's probably 5 to 10 yards closer than he was before because of the run.
Yeah.
You know?
He knows where the sticks are. He knows the ball's going to be coming out right around the stick to the 29-yard line, and just timed it up perfectly.
An important thing for this defense when
needs to be a lot
decided
sooner.
to come back to play another year instead of going to the pros.
Like as soon as you catch the step, throw it. Not a 3-step drop.
Yeah.
Quickly turned on Belichick after Carolina stopped the drive with an interception.
Surprised we've not.
Yeah, if he throws that when he's basically crossing the backside of the other receiver, that's a catch and he can turn upfield.
Yeah, and he might even get that guy because that guy's cutting to get the ball.
Yep.
So he might take it to the house.
Really hasn't run the ball at all today. He's got 3
carries for negative 14.
Now,
simple things. I'll put that on the quarterback probably.
We saw maybe the
well, I mean, we don't know. I mean, the play design might be a 3-step drop. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. But me personally, I would just say maybe that's a quarterback thing. But
North Carolina a chance with good field position. The kickoff coming from the 20. And Culliver's going to get it to the 35 as we check in with Holly.
Well, after the opening drive, TCU's defense has really shut things down for North Carolina. Sonny Dykes told us just how challenging it was to prepare for this team.
How long has that guy been the coach at TCU?
A lot of new coaches. We were trying to pull
Sonny Dykes?
everybody.
Yeah.
And then he was
Third year, isn't it?
No, longer than that.
Oh, it's their coordinator, defensive coordinator's third year.
Yeah.
When he was with the Patriots, so
yeah, no, Sonny Dykes has been there a while. I want to say.
I thought it was that other guy.
So shout out to Sean Payton.
Giving tips,
since 2022.
When you got 70 new players in an opening.
Okay. So he's only been there 3 years, really?
Yeah, because I was thinking of the other guy who always wore the visor.
Oh, yeah.
Who are they going to be loyal to? You and the
they always had that really great defense.
Danny Amendola, Wes Welker, or Belichick.
Gary Patterson.
Okay. So this is his fourth year there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Damn.
So his second year, he took him to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Worked on that left side where they had those three.
Or would that have been his first year?
To the center. Kind of push anyway.
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, it would have been his first year.
Hood and Hall.
I just saw him on the sideline, and I was like, wait a minute.
No.
I knew him.
2022 was his first year, right?
2020?
SMU 2022, yes.
No.
So, yeah, he would have taken him to his first year.
Yeah, he was announced in November 29, 2021. He was announced as the head coach.
Okay.
2022 was yeah.
He would have been, he would have taken him because he took him to the playoff in 2022. Because then 2023 was the year that they opened up against Colorado and lost.
Yeah, because they lost to Georgia 65-7 in the game.
Yep.
Lopez under center.
2022.
It's Hood. Caleb Hood gets
Which
into TCU
I think
territory with the 49.
Funny you
say
that.
TCU was a good team. I just think they ran into a Georgia team that was just firing off all cylinders.
Majority of the time, his team's quarterbacks would always huddle.
Yeah.
They were a buzzsaw with all that talent.
Especially defensively.
Yeah.
Georgia's defense was just that. I mean,
looking over at signs.
That was, I mean, realistically, probably one of the best defenses I remember ever seeing.
They still had that quarterback, that walk-on quarterback who turned into a superstar.
Yeah.
Brock Bowers, Lad McConkey, there's another receiver that was really good. Their running game was great. The defense was, like you said, out of this world.
Helping him develop to become more of a complete quarterback.
Tar Heel legends on hand on Belichick's debut night, but TCU trying to spoil the party as we're at the 2-minute timeout.
I wanted to kind of wait till halftime to say this, but what I've noticed is you guys had a great first drive, right? And that's probably all on script. And now it's almost like they can't get into a rhythm. Play call.
Yeah. I was Parrot's not in his chair, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot. I didn't even pull the stream up. Or yours. I'll pull them up now.
I'm like, I can see him on cam, so.
Didn't even think about that too, even low.
But, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I mean, it seems like it's like, okay, when they, like, it's like some of the plays, it's like, if you would have, like, ran a different play, like, it might have been better, play action off that play, it might have been better, I don't know. It's, obviously, it's all speculation, right? But
because it could be a combination of that or, you know, not executing. TCU maybe just adjusted very well.
Yeah.
You never know. All we can do is go to the outside. Looking in.
TCU might have, like, switched up how they're pressuring or whatever.
Married into the team, but acts like he's married to the team. The playmaker can get the ball through the uprights without setting foot on the field. The early season hopeful doesn't hold hope that this is her team's year. No,
Have you seen it's a commercial, but they're using like this Gator fan in a bar, and he's in the middle of all these Georgia fans. And he's on the phone with his wife, and Florida scores a touchdown, and he gets up and says, yes! And all the Bulldog fans look at him, because he's the only Gator in Georgia. He goes, my wife's pregnant. So they all start hugging him.
I think I have seen that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know what the commercial's for. I just thought the dialogue was...
I think I did see it. I think I saw it last night, and I didn't fully catch it, because I wasn't really paying attention.
I actually think that's when I saw it too, was last night for the first time.
Because I think that was when all the drama was happening. I think I saw it, but I wasn't paying attention, but I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
Because I remember saying, my wife's pregnant. I remember that exact statement. Or no, my wife just had a baby or something like that. That's what it was.
I remember exactly what it was.
That's what it was. My wife just had a baby.
Or she's having a baby. So why wouldn't he be there if she just had a baby, right?
Well, his team's playing. She can't miss his team playing. Doesn't matter if she's at the hospital or not.
Health insurance doesn't cover what.
I don't know.
100% joking on that, but
I wonder, and I know it's been done. I wonder how many people
have highlights and look ahead to Michigan and
have actually done it. Sorry, babe, game's on. You got this. You got nurses and doctors.
I was going to say now, nowadays, fuck, you could just have the game streaming on your phone.
Yeah.
Still be in the room. Look, hell, you got a lot of. There's a lot of women that are big fans too, right? She's sitting there pushing. You're along near the bedside, holding up your phone so you can both watch the game.
Yeah, and you're like, Chandler, push her out, way out.
Which was over an hour. An hour and whatever. 14 minutes. Get a completion.
That's probably a funny commercial, actually. You hear up with the Gatorade bottle.
He's just 0 for 3, though. They've only 3 times since that opening drive. They have not converted a third down.
Not holding the baby after the baby, you Gatorade Gatorade flash.
Instead of doctors, they're the refs. That could be a good commercial right there.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay.
And not interference.
Well, the timing is off.
That's just as bad as fucking face guarding.
Now you got the slot fade, but really good coverage. I'm telling you, TCU with the speed they have on the back end. That was Jordan, the transfer from Texas.
I guess he did look back last second, so.
Stride for stride in phase.
Yeah, he did. Never mind.
That's why we brought up the center a couple of times tonight. That was Chad Lindbergh. We're certainly not.
Yeah, I didn't. From the other angle, it didn't necessarily look like he looked back.
Yeah, because the North Carolina guy kind of covered him.
Yeah, but that angle, he definitely looked back.
I don't like that punt right there.
Oh, my.
That's just a hell of a job getting that punt off. He got it down to the 20.
2 bad snaps.
And just like you say, just to recover that and get it out. Actually, the snap was actually, from what I saw, pretty good. Just off to his right, just slipped through his hand. Lucky it bounced off his thigh, gave him a chance. And
you can't.
So close.
That's a hell of a job getting that off, though.
Rules football right there.
Yeah, it was.
But you didn't do that hand pass thing. That would not have worked out well. A little bit of frustration there, and of course, special teams. Bill's baby.
Why wouldn't the hand pass work?
He loves special teams.
You can 2-hand pass it forward.
On them, but that was just an unfortunate
legal
operator error for McGinnis. Could have been much, much worse. But now with 53 seconds, TCU has it 80 yards away from the end zone.
Got to wrap up.
You got a veteran quarterback, a good group of receivers. He had 3 timeouts, so even though they're starting at their own 20, they're thinking
I was thinking a football player would have punted in a bad pass.
Yeah, no. Aussie rules.
What's funny is we had like a receiver sweep, kind of like when the receiver go in motion, but then he would go behind him. And we would do that pitch, that type of a pitch to the receiver because he was already ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so we had that kind of a pitch.
And Barnes out of the backfield.
Yeah, but that was like, man, a hand pass. What the hell is this guy talking
For
about?
you, this is how you start a late drive in the half. You get that first down, now you can start attacking.
Eric McAllister won for TCU. There's probably
That's why I don't like the punt.
He's been moving inside and outside, and everywhere he goes, Thaddeus
What do you mean?
I would have tried to run to get to 3 yards, and even if you don't, you potentially run another 10 to 15 seconds off the clock. So they got
it would have been fourth down, so, I mean, it's not like the clock would have kept running after the play was dead.
Average play is, what, 10 to 15 seconds, correct?
Maybe.
It depends on the play. I think on average, though, they're really like 7 to 8 seconds.
Yeah.
I was going to say on a running play, I mean, you could be looking at 4 seconds.
Which is a really long time. Yeah.
Well, no, not on a fourth down.
Oh, I thought he meant he was automatically on third down, not fourth down. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's saying run like if North Carolina would have ran the ball on fourth down.
Yeah, okay.
Pick up the first down instead of punting.
I mean, if you got what I haven't seen, like offensive wise, is yes, he's a dual threat quarterback, but what I've seen out of this today is that he's a pocket passer. I haven't, besides that play, first drive, him, quarterback option.
He did run the ball on second down to get it to third down.
Yeah.
You were, I think, still
yeah, but I mean, 2 plays.
Yeah.
So I don't think we made it past the first page of plays here.
And the clock stops with 31 to go.
And I don't know.
Corner's got to make tackles, bro.
I know.
Go away from one, Thaddeus Dixon, back to the boundary against Allen and Conley. A lot of times, like I said, you've seen Dwyer get his opportunities. He has 7 receptions to lead TCU. Most of it's been up against number 29 with the soft cushion.
Why is he at the first down marker and he's going to back off as soon as the ball's high?
Explosive play. That's why they got Thaddeus Dixon.
He's worried to get beat. The guy has more speed than him. Look at did you see the top of the screen? Man coverage.
I understand why he was off on that one, because you don't want to get caught with the crossing routes, but not every play.
Yeah.
Like right
Look,
here, let's see how close he
yeah,
gets here.
look at the top of the screen too. See how he's right up on him?
Mm-hmm.
And he's looking straight left every single time. Linebacker most coverage.
Yeah.
And kind of the year of the quarterback as far as inexperienced quarterbacks.
Or the safety was the one that had that cover guy, but he was obviously too far back.
Yeah, and I don't know your roster too well, so I don't know 21.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Understand we're at our own 20. We got 3 timeouts.
Like he said at the beginning, it was 70 new players here, so I know.
And it does look like he's a nickel, maybe? That's him right here covering the slot.
Yeah.
First down, another catch for the tight end.
They're going to score another touchdown there.
I mean, it's like everything they do, his mind's working quick enough that he quickly has an answer. So not only have they moved into field goal range, 9 seconds left, still the 1 timeout. You think you'd like to think of maybe taking a shot or 2 maybe into the end zone?
Yeah, you think about thinking that you thought of thinking it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I mean, it's what we're all thinking.
I thought that also.
Yeah.
From Hoover to Dwyer. It really got Hoover going, and I think the TCU offense. And on the other side, Gio Lopez, after that opening drive, just trying to find the footing in the rhythm to their own offense. And that pick 6 obviously put them in an even bigger hole. But it's been an impressive drive here to end this first half by TCU.
So after my initial concerns were I thought, hey, we're going to have an offense and we just need a defense. Now, it seems TCU has adjusted way better than we have.
Yeah, we were just talking about that when you were on.
Yeah.
He's been masterful on the drive. Throwing to the end zone. Good coverage over there. Nothing doing. 6 kicks left. That time they did go at Dixon, and that's probably why they've been avoiding him.
He's trying to serve up that volleyball. Smack.
It's important that Carolina come up with that stop and not give up the touchdown, obviously. And big part of it is not only you down 10, potentially down 13, TCU gets the ball to start the second half as well.
Lemmerman looked really smooth during the warm-up. This is a new surface.
He almost missed the extra point. What do you mean?
33-yard attempt. He's made one tonight. And now he has made two. With a
yeah, some guys get up on that.
Yeah.
Caps off that waning moments of the first half drive. And the Horned Frogs will get the ball to start the second half. And it looked for a second as if there might be a second or two remaining on the clock here in the first
Should
half.
have. I don't think a kick takes 6 seconds, is it?
Both teams are headed to the locker room. So TCU has scored 20 consecutive points. And Holly Rowe is with.
That's what Bill's wondering about.
Opening drive, your defense has really settled in. What changed for them in this game?
Yeah, we got a little on our heels on that opening drive. Guys settled in, and we just started playing. Man, we've made.
He wore that because of Belichick.
Right now, otherwise we pulled away a little bit. But you know, we got to keep taking care of the football.
They just let the clock keep running.
It's been a fun matchup.
There's like 2 seconds left on the clock when the ball hits the
Yeah. That's what I was saying. It's 4 seconds, right?
He's done a great job. I mean,
they shouldn't let the clock run, though.
And it felt like it was a 57-year-long team here.
And that's why Bill was talking to the refs. Because he felt like they should at least have to kick the ball off to us.
To Sonny's point, Hoover 20 of 25, 193 yards in the touchdown pass, and
yeah, they're shredding you guys in the air
20-7 lead
right
at the end of the
now.
first half here in Chapel Hill.
Almost all to the left side too. Almost all passes to the left side.
Quick. Yeah, it's not. Anytime they try and go deeper, we're getting to the quarterback. So they're making. That's what I'm saying. They're adjusting better. Is that they're making these quick slants or 10-yard curls and. Like, you don't have time to get to them. You have to either adjust your coverage or move your personnel.
I always look at the Taco Bell commercials, and all the food looks so good, and then I get it, and then I order it, and I get it, and I'm like, this does not look like the goddamn commercial.
And it tastes like butt.
I mean, the tacos aren't bad, but they're not good either.
Dude, look at their website. It's not even. They can't even call it meat.
I know it's a meat product.
Yeah.
It's over 50% meat.
Oh, good.
It's got a lot of fillers and shit, which I get.
Taco Bell is my first official
Do you know why
job.
McDonald's can call theirs all beef? Do you know why McDonald's can call their patties all beef? Because they started a company that makes the patties called All Beef. That's the company's name. But McDonald's owns it.
I don't like McDonald's either.
So they can call them all beef patties.
I don't like any fast food, to be honest. What did you do at Taco Bell, Humble?
I worked there for 45 minutes.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah. It was basically just my orientation. So my very first ever job, it was scrubbing gasoline pumps. My dad got me this under the counter job for one of his buddies on the gas station, and I would clean the pumps and stuff. But Taco Bell, so they were taking me around, showing me everything, and they took me back where they were making all the food, and I saw the meat sitting in a tray, and it looked like a runny chili.
Yep.
It just looked like it was. I said nope, can't do it. I kind of like eating here, so I told him I wasn't feeling good. I gotta get, and I don't think I'll be back.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, I was 16.
Jeez.
Ended up getting a job with another one of my dad's friends, laying tile. So that paid me a lot better. And it was actually pretty cool, like making designs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was one of those dudes, he'd be like, we'd work till like 11. He's like, you know what? I want to go fishing. Let's go home. And he would still pay me for the whole day.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
That was like 3 days a week. 3 days a week he would do that.
That's cool.
Yeah. He was so laid back.
For the first time ever, a college head coach.
And it's been all downhill since then.
Yeah.
NFL, and this is Gio Lopez and Jordan Shipp. I tell you what, Carolina came out, they were in rhythm. They were
Yeah, we were talking, and I mentioned to E that it seemed like you guys had a great script for that first job.
Yeah.
Or drive. And now it's like your play calling and your execution, everything. They're just having a trouble finding a rhythm.
I think it's become more reserved. We're not taking shots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You need to form some sort of identity in the second half. Maybe just 3 straight runs. But don't always run up the middle. Maybe hit the right side. Maybe off tackle to the right
or an option.
I don't know. I mean, like you said, you have that mobile quarterback. Just get some, you know.
Yeah, he's literally flat-footed. Like,
I mean, get him outside the pocket to throw.
Yeah.
Every pass has been inside the pocket for him. If he's a mobile quarterback, give him that pass option run outside the pocket, roll him out, give him that option that, okay, if there's only one guy out there, I can fucking fake it and I can beat this guy and get around him.
Yeah.
Or if there's multiple guys that flow out with him, well, now look to hit the receiver, but give him that option.
Yeah, we're just getting toasted. Like I just don't.
A lot of. Go ahead.
I just feel like there's no like adapting to like what we're doing. It's like, okay, we're just gonna ride this first half out with our plan, but it's not working. So I don't know. I don't know how we could bring 70 players in that are better and get worse. So I'm hopeful.
Yeah. TCU was a good team last year. I mean,
No,
they were
I'm
9-4.
I'm not discrediting the competitors. I'm just saying the way that we look.
Right.
Like I don't see the blitz packaging changing. I don't see, movement forward.
There's been no D-line push from you guys.
There's only been a D-line push when it's more than a 10-yard pass.
Right.
And
what I'm saying is like the D-line, because you got 3 down linemen. Now, typically you have 1 linebacker almost always lined up on the line of scrimmage with it. So you got basically 4 guys on the line.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen much of a push from them, per se. I've seen on some of your blitzes where, a linebacker might get free and get in there.
Yeah.
But
did not disappoint. Right now, it's the Frogs up 20-7 against North Carolina.
I'm sure they'll make changes at half.
This halftime report is presented by the Starbucks Coffee Company.
But obviously, I mean, that's kind of what both teams do.
I mean, at this point, like I take the linebacker off the line, rush 3, and then just drop another back in coverage. Because if you're not able to get penetration or disrupt the line, and they're just going to run these 5 to 10 yard outs, I'd rather have another person in coverage. And then stop fucking 15 yards up.
Maybe a man on the edge, like man coverage on the edge, zone underneath.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be against that type of call.
It takes decades of hard work to buy a home.
Because if you're running zone and you see it's a run, now you can do your run flow.
Yeah.
Bad part about that is you're probably still going to give up, maybe 3-4 yards, on that for you to flow back up to it. But, I mean, that's better than a 15-20 yard pass down the field, right?
Yep. Let's see what their stats are right now.
Touch says everything. It says,
I think I got sports now.
Their running stats aren't great, but I mean, I think they're averaging probably about 3-4 yards a carry.
They only have 36 rushing yards.
Yeah, they don't have much rushing yards.
And 193 yards passing. So you stack for the pass, because that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So we need
I kind of like that idea. Man up on the two outside corners, and then run zone underneath.
Yeah.
Well, zone underneath and on over top.
These guys are crazy.
Drop your safeties in a 2 deep.
After the Colonel made his high
I mean, rush 3. You got 2 man up, so you got 3, 4, 5 with the 2 corners man up.
Yeah.
And you got 6 other players, so you got 4 underneath zone.
Is this a house? Yeah.
And out of that package, you can actually blitz your corner.
I think that's a metaphor.
You know how I stack 4?
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, you can I went you'd have 2 on, like, you know how they did a stack and then the screen receiver? I do a backside blitz.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could send multiple different corner blitzes and still, because you already have that zone coverage over behind it. So, yeah.
And I think it's an easier way to disguise and actually have something maybe to get them disrupted back there. So every time we've been able to get to him and disrupt it, it's... Well, obviously it should have been an offensive holding call, but
yeah,
we were creating scenarios for them to make mistakes. God, that was a hell of a play call by them.
Yeah. Which, I mean, realistically, the remainder of the game, they didn't even need to do it, but...
That one catch by Daniels, man, that's fucking...
Yeah.
This weekend.
That one?
Yeah. God, man, that was just fucking unreal. That was a good game, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good game last night. I would almost go out and say that the Florida State performance was the performance of the weekend. Like, from a team perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would almost say that Florida State, what they did was the best performance for a single team so far this weekend.
Yeah.
The game last night, Miami versus Notre Dame, watching Causeandeffects, we spent a lot of time watching him a year ago playing in Georgia. He just didn't look like the same quarterback that he looked like last night. Receivers making plays for him. He was very, very comfortable. He was in rhythm.
He was overthrown on by 10 yards in the first half.
I love what I saw from Miami against Notre Dame.
I'm not a huge Desmond Howard fan, bro.
Yeah. Especially that
I've
guy with the big ears. That guy's calls are just wildly stupid.
Who?
I can't remember his damn name. The guy that's holding on to a hairline in his ears sound like it can tell you what's happening over in Syria.
Paul Feinbaum?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's just
like the biggest SEC homer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah.
He's like, oh.
I'm an SEC guy. I don't like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he definitely sucks on the tee to the SEC. That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's on their show. He's on that.
No.
Well, I don't know if he was this year, but he's always been on him, Tebow.
Yeah.
I can't think of the other 2 SEC guys.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. Yeah, I can't stand him. I think he's only there for the shock value. He's almost like.
How stupid can I
Skip
sound?
Bayless. He's almost like Skip Bayless, in my opinion.
Skip Bayless or Stephen A. Smith. Like, Stephen A. Smith says a lot of, like, shock and awe type statements, right? Like,
yeah.
And that's why they're there, you know.
No, he's not there anymore. Stephen A. isn't. He's got his own show, doesn't he?
I think he's still on ESPN, isn't he? Maybe not.
I think he still sometimes does that. First
ESPN at all. Like, I literally do not watch ESPN at all anymore.
I only watch it when the games are on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I used to watch, like, I'd have, ESPN on in the background, like, if I was just, chilling at home, like, I'd have it, I'd be randomly watching whatever show, First Take or whatever the hell was on. I don't anymore. Like, I don't care. The knowledge that they impart on me is not enough to, well, really does nothing for me because they're really not any more knowledgeable than I am, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, they're just normal people. It's not like they are like these end-all, be-all, know everything about like football. Like, no.
I guess he is still on ESPN. They just signed a $100 million contract.
Yeah.
He's getting
$20 million a year.
Yeah, I mean, they're all those guys. I mean, they're just entertainment guys.
I can't stand them.
Well, I'm right. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, like, all they are entertainment guys. It doesn't mean that they know more than any of us in like certain sports. They have their specific tastes, and that's what makes them relevant.
It's like trying to be a men's drama TV, you know? I am about it.
That's no duck. That's a platypus. And a mascot always returns the scene.
Now, the one person on ESPN that I still like is Mike Greenberg. I still like him.
College football, it's a pepper thing. Firestone's Epic Savings event is starting soon.
But he's got the morning show, and I'm not.
A morning person?
Normally, huh?
A morning person?
I'm just not normally up at that time watching ESPN.
Yeah. The only time I watch like ESPN is when it's a sport on. I'm not watching these talk shows.
I mean, I was gonna say realistically, the only time I watch TV is nighttime.
Yeah.
Anymore. I mean, realistically, I watch probably more shit on YouTube than I do on regular TV.
Oh, I do.
Because I watch different podcasts and shit like that.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Everybody's high on Oklahoma. They think this material guy's just going to go and shoot.
You know, like, he had a good game of, like, Podunk U. And they're like, oh, he's the new front runner for the Heisman because Arch Manning had his shitty ass fucking game. So it's like, really? Like, come on, bro. Like, we'll see how he does against Michigan's defense, and then we can judge after that.
Can you imagine, like, these announcers would do it, like, this halftime thing, but they only had to give, like, Belichick answers? And he asked them, like, oh, Michigan-Oklahoma game. Oh, I guess we'll have to see. You know what I mean? It'd be like a 3-word answer. Do you think they're a Heisman runner? Heisman's at the end of the year. So, I think that would be fucking hilarious. I'd watch that. Like a theme show. Oh, we're all talking like Dick Vitale this time. Oh, it's going to be awesome, baby.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way about Dick Vitale. And
I don't like it. I muted games every time that he was announcing.
Yeah, like he was knowledge, but it's just, come on, it's like, he's a PT Peter diaper daddy, mailman to the street, you know, it's just like, how many different things you gonna come up with?
Early in his career, I liked him, but then, yeah, he started, I mean, he created a lot of those things, right? So then, in the latter stage of his career is, I think, when most people started to get fed up with him.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of him.
No.
Because it literally, that was his shtick at the time, right? It was literally just him stating his saying. It's like, okay, that gets old really, really, really quickly when you're saying it all the damn time. Like, you know, if you're talking about a game and all of a sudden, like, one time you pull it out, right, that's one thing. But to say it every other fucking sentence, no, that's just too much.
So I compare it to, like, a golf announcer, right? Like, I think Jim Nantz was probably the best. As, like, one of the shots of, like, Tiger's thing, he's like, better than most. Better than most.
Yeah.
Like, it fucking drops, and it's like, that was just kind of clutch talking. But the other parts are, you know, they're mundane and, you know, hey, that could have been closer. That's an okay shot. Like, realistic about the things. But then when something magical kind of happens, he does put it on.
And I mean, I wouldn't even say he necessarily puts it on. It's just
Where's one of these?
It's Jim Nance's delivery with it.
Yeah.
It's not like he's coming up with a specific saying to make it impactful.
Yeah. The moment.
In the moment and how he says it, that is impactful. That's the difference.
Count on us.
He's letting the moment carry the situation.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to be the situation making the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Powerhouse for ACC football. Powerhouse Conference, baby.
I think that's a metaphor.
He's a high flyer. Right? Like,
dude, and that's the
there's
thing. It's like,
bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, that's the thing is too. Is like now I have to listen to North Carolina basketball games. I have to listen to fucking what's his name? And it seems like everybody's a fucking Duke graduate that's now announcing these fucking games. Jay Billis and then
Billis,
and who's the other two? There's two others, and it's like, why are you even announcing this game? Like, your bias is always towards Duke, and it shows, and it's horrible.
Yeah. I hear you on that. I mean, we've talked about that. I mean, even in football, and like me and Humble were talking about when RG3 was, you know, calling one of the games, and we're like, I like. Like, I love RG3 because it's like, it was the Baylor game.
Yeah, he was calling his own team's game. Yeah, and he's just unbiased.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was awesome.
Team.
Yeah.
He's calling a Baylor game, and he's unbiased. Like, you could tell. Like, I mean, he's obviously not. Like, he wanted his team to win. You know he did. You know he wanted Baylor to win. But in his commentary-wise, he's not showing it. He's not showing emotion towards his team. He's just calling the game, and somebody should call the game.
Well, I loved it when he
always respected RG3.
And I loved when he did the thing with Pat McAfee, and like his wife was having a kid. He's like, I gotta go, and they're like, congratulations, you know, that was kind of a moment.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Probably the one guy that could catch him fell over.
Yep. What were you gonna say,
Tom? We mentioned that like Herb Street was really an Ohio State homer
at
the beginning of his career, and he's gotten better at being more impartial.
Yeah.
But man, it was Ohio State this, Ohio State that for the longest time.
He used to say the bullshit. Like,
I mean, there's still times where Herb Street will show bias. But I'm not talking just specifically towards Ohio State. Like, you could tell in, like, broadcast, like, if he's for one team over the other, like, you'll hear him talk about more one-sided of a team.
Yeah,
right?
Especially if the game snowballs to that team's favor.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of announcers do, though.
Yeah.
Was that a run to the right?
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I said. Backside blitz.
It was a cutback, though.
Yeah, I understand. Backside blitz.
Not necessarily a cutback.
Right.
Just squeeze through that hole.
Yep.
I have a question for you guys. What is your most hated
shit?
Right? That was a nice run.
That was good patience by the back for that to clear up.
Yep. What's your most
So
hated
that's
phrase or saying that all announcers say? Like anything, like Stuart Scott smoothing the other side of the pillow, or I'm not saying I hate that. I'm just saying a phrase. I'll tell you mine. Mine is, he's a man amongst boys. I hate it when he says that because he's just disrespecting every other man on that field.
Yeah.
Why can't that dude just be better than all the other men out there? You know what I mean? He's just more talented.
Yeah.
He's just better. I don't know why, but that's always hurt me when they say
What
man amongst boys.
Yeah, I don't like when something doesn't work and they're like, I don't like that decision because nothing was said beforehand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might cost them the game. You know, something like that. If like you didn't say anything beforehand, like you just laid it out. Oh, they're going to go for it here, and then after it fails, they're all like, I didn't like that decision.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, and it irks me when announcers are always like giving their opinions of what they would do. It's like, they go coach, damn it.
Yeah.
This is why you're in the booth if he's down there coaching.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there's a saying, but yeah, I'd probably go on the lines of that where we're realistic, like, you know, they're second guessing like the play call.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I would have play action past that or something like that after the play, and it's like, yeah, I mean that's all well and good. And I mean, I'm not saying that we don't do that because we kind of do that too, right? But I mean, realistically, like, I don't know. Sometimes, or like, I wouldn't have play action, then I would have rolled out, you know, whatever.
I don't think we focus like on just one play. I think it's more of like a scheme. You know,
yeah,
that we try to at least.
We're looking more at the scheme, and based on what they're running, we're suggesting other options for them to do offensively.
Yeah.
We're not looking at a specific play and saying
because we're realistic that we know that like a game isn't defined just by one play. It is from the beginning to the end. It is a collective of every single play, and I think that they, as announcers, and their faults is that they think that specific play is like, oh, here's where it all changed. It's like, no.
Are you going to start getting the quarterback run game more in play?
I don't know. It feels like the defense has been on the field 90% of the time.
His package on third down. It's been working.
Per usual.
North Carolina 0 for 5 on third down so far in this game.
Weren't great last season under the previous regime.
Mac Brown.
Need to stay on the field on offense here. Benjamin Hall was greeted almost as soon as he got the football.
Why is Hall in?
Paul Oyewale was in the backfield. Hall had nowhere to go, and it's another fourth down.
Because he's one of the better receiving backs, and he lined up as a wide receiver, and they got motioned in.
Watch the center, 53, get pushed back. You know, the linebacker doesn't make the play, but
yeah, but he's scared to hit the fucking hole.
Into the play, it makes the back.
The hole was there with him and the linebacker.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
no,
it was.
Wasn't. No, because you had the DN, like, the linebacker was there and the DN backed off and was right next to him. He was fucked if he went to the left either way.
Dwyer almost misjudged that thing, but backpedaled and made the grab, and TCU will have it back at its own 15-yard line after the.
If he went to the left, he was fucked. I mean, they had 6-7 guys at the line of scrimmage.
Well, normally.
They literally had man-on-man coverage and had everybody at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know. I'd rather you hit the hole and take a hit and get a yard than sit there and try and juke into all of your offensive line being backed up on the right side because it's not quite.
I hear you, but the yard wasn't getting the first down either way, so.
No, I know.
It's almost like I'm rewatching the play over and over again, and the right tackle got destroyed too.
Yeah.
But it's almost like 53 didn't know it was a running play.
Yeah, it looks like he stood up for pass protection.
Yeah, there's nobody on top of him, and so he doesn't help with the guy on the right. He doesn't pursue the linebacker. He lets him come stance. If he just goes at the linebacker, then yeah, maybe the running back can hit that hole like you're saying, Parrot, and it's one-on-one linebacker. You know, instead of having to like juke and get stopped and you hit your own lineman in the ass.
Yeah.
Part of my language.
No.
The one thing I hate, and I will say this, and this is a scheme issue in college football, right? Because everything else, like so much of the offense is, well, so many of the offenses in college football are RPO based.
Yeah.
Right? So you don't see just the downhill blocking of old school offensive linemen, right? A lot of them are that
stand up and
more or
hold.
less, waiting for them to come.
Yeah.
Because if it's an RPO play, and I mean, that could have been an RPO, but the quarterback saw, like you said, I mean, which looked like an initial hole at first, so maybe that's why he handed the ball off.
Yeah, because the left guard did his job. He shoved that tackle way to the left.
Yeah, 100%.
So
that's the freshman.
So maybe he thought, on an RPO-based play, that run was there, so he handed it off, and that's why the linemen aren't pushing forward because it's an RPO base. Because if they push forward, and he throws the ball, now it's an ineligible receiver down the field. So sometimes that's the one thing I hate about the RPO-based offense, right?
I have an IQ of 160. This is where he attacked her, and I work with.
Now, to counteract that, if you're going to run an RPO base, you have to have multiple RPO receivers, which one should technically be behind the line of scrimmage, because if one's behind the line of scrimmage, you can still hit him when the offensive line is down the field, and it is no longer ineligible receiver down the field because now it is considered a screen play. So if you have one wide receiver or running back or whatever that comes across the line of scrimmage and is at least in the backfield, you can still hit him.
Why is that corner waiting so long for that blitz?
Meeting with Damian Tomlinson. The last time North Carolina and TCU played, Damian Tomlinson freshman year.
So, I don't know if you guys saw that, but from what I saw, they were looking towards the sideline, right? The corner blitz waited till they hiked it to move in, right? And I get disguising it, and maybe that should be an option, but see how they're all looking right there? They looked again before the play was hiked, and he still waited till it was actually hiked to move. No, Jesus Christ.
Two guys out there, and you can't tackle them?
No, it's week one, and there's a lot of hype. Everyone's excited, you and I included, about Bill Belichick coming into college football. 70-0 new players. You're down 27-7. This game's been going sideways since the opening drive. So when you look at TCU, you got Bud Clark, you got Josh Hoover, you got a veteran team. You got some players that you can count on for leadership. With 70 new players, when you get down 20 in the opening week, who's that guy? Who are the leaders of this team that can help you believe you can fight back and get back into this game?
Team, man, it's not a guy. God, shut up.
Hoover drains the play clock, and then gets a quick completion. There's Payne. He's got a first down to the 45-yard line.
Like, I get what Herb Street's trying to say, but this isn't a one guy's just going to pep talk.
No, it's not.
This is an execution thing. This is everybody needs to do their damn job.
Yeah. You have 7 guys on the left side of the field, and that guy is standing there alone.
I like that execution verbiage.
Right?
On that last pass play. 3-4 missed tackles. You had the guy for a potential 5-yard gain. You had literally 2 guys right there, and he split it.
Especially in camp, getting ready for week one.
Right? This isn't a guy who's going to be on the sideline. He's going to, rah-rah, shish, bamboo, whatever, and then pump you up. You're just not playing good.
No.
That's
TCU's making plays. North Carolina players are not making plays.
But here's the thing.
They're not confident.
Yeah, here's the thing, too, is that you as a defense are now going to be on the field once again this year 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Because your offense is not executing. You don't get rest.
Something definitely has to change with this offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a big grab earlier. Drops that one. You know, Joseph missed
and then honestly, this probably should reopen the quarterback competition, right?
That's what I'm wondering is why. I mean, you're saying this. He's a dual threat, but he's not being utilized.
Yeah, you were even surprised he was the starter when I told you the other
day.
Yeah.
Well, because Parrot and I were literally talking about it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like we conceded that he's named the starting quarterback, but will they potentially bring in the other quarterback for a drive or two or something like that?
Johnson, yeah.
Maybe at this point, maybe you do that. You're down 27.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not even middle of the third quarter. I mean, this would be maybe a time to do it and see if maybe he can get something going at least for the offense, right?
Look at that. 1, 2, 3 holes.
You might not win the game.
Come on.
Right? You might not win the game from that, but you might
find some spark.
You might incite some type of spark in the team. And maybe you don't. Right.
You know what I mean, if your defense doesn't ever stop them, then yeah. But I mean, you're not out of this yet.
Nope.
There you go.
Out of bounds, 3rd and 20. With more on Poison Ivy, here's Holly Rowe.
Well, we become experts in these things, but what we didn't know is just how susceptible it is to spreading. So if you have any contact with other people, it can spread quickly. So when he came back to practice, they did not want it spreading throughout the team. So they said he was out there practicing in what looked like a beekeeper outfit, head to toe.
Because they were at the Herb Street and her were at the Saturday night game, and then they basically after that game flew to North Carolina.
What is this?
So they've been there.
Hoover right down the middle, a dart, and close to the first down marker. That Chase Curtis, they call him the heart and soul of his team, and he's a little slow to get up. It's a pickup of 21.
I am never an advocate for 20 yards off the fucking ball.
And you got three-man over,
Christ.
and you have nobody covering underneath under that three-man safety look. That's that's horrible defense. I don't like that call at all.
He didn't even pick him up as he walked by him.
Oh, he dropped that ball. He dropped that ball as he went to the ground.
Yeah, he did. And we'll never know because there's 3 minutes of commercials. Oh, fucking football. Smoke.
If you're running a three-man safety look over top like that, you gotta have a dude in the middle.
The GLE and GLE Coupe from Mercedes-Benz.
Right? Because otherwise, I mean, you could just release the tight end up the seam every goddamn play.
Yeah, there had to be a blown coverage in that.
Alan Hagen. I'm not going to spend my retirement on land.
Al's who started a business.
She's the boss now.
And passed it down.
Maybe the linebacker bit on,
Weird Al.
The run fake and got sucked way up.
Look at the camera.
But
Retirement and insurance know-how. Prudential can help protect
I don't know.
life sport.
There you are.
Who's your rock?
I mean, you can still run. See, in that type of look, if you're not gonna drop the middle linebacker, let's say, right?
She just started college a week
That
ago.
middle safety, why don't you bring him, 10 yards up? He can still drop back in zone coverage as the play goes, right? He doesn't have to be 20-plus yards off the ball to get to his zone coverage.
But when you need your home away from home to feel just a little
You can run into your zone coverage. I don't like that play call, or at least how they lined up for damn sure.
Oh, that is a delicious-looking orange slice.
You know, that's actually my son's slice. Go ahead, you can take a bite.
Just kidding.
That was a really good one.
The larger one is the dad.
Nothing outshines a blue moon.
Great to see Chase Curtis back up after taking that big shot, but the question was, did he hang on to the football and complete the catch?
Bill, what do you think?
Well, we've got a guy, he's turned and made a move upfield. So they're saying he's completed the process of the catch.
Ball, here comes the ball's out. So they're saying it's a fumble.
And he's fallen on his own fumble. Now, the question also came up about targeting.
There it is, and he got the wind knocked out of him.
There was no launch. There was no upward thrust.
No defensive player?
No. Just two guys that ran into each other.
Okay. Nobody picks the ball up if they're saying it's a fumble.
And even so, the helmet's hit and there's a large
Well, because his body was on top of it.
Yeah.
So, you know what?
Surprised Bill Belichick didn't challenge that.
That might have been an incomplete pass, though.
Football move and he fell on the fumble.
What is a
football? Well, don't they? Oh, you have to challenge the plays now. Well, no, can't the booth initiate a review? But I agree with you. Like, I'm surprised Bill didn't challenge it. But shouldn't the booth have initiated a review?
They reviewed it and said it was a catch and fumble.
Oh, okay.
That's what they came back saying initially.
Maybe he should have just challenged the catch aspect.
Yeah, they called it a catch and a fumble, but he landed on top of it, so they retained whatever.
This time they ran the same play to the left.
33-7, and Lemmerman is on for the extra point. Battle's first carry turned out to be quite productive. Number 34 gives them 34 points.
Bruno and Bennett, the guards, are going to pull. You'll see both 60, 62 getting outside. I love the motion, which takes another defender with them. And now it's just guys doing their job and making blocks. See the two guards get out there? The exact same play we saw for the touchdown. And this time they're able to run it to the left. Look at the block by Zero, the tight end. Watch him work up, gets to the backer. And then you bring in a back that hasn't carried the ball much tonight. Got great speed, kind of a do-it-all back in battle. That's 170 yards rushing on the night, 157 of those between the tackles.
Yeah, Bill, you got to figure something out, brother.
The story coming into this game is certainly when you have someone who is an iconic figure in all of football, Bill Belichick, that's the story. But as you take a step back in a 34-7 game and you look at a TCU team with a veteran quarterback, top 30 or so in terms of continuity with our buddy Bill Connolly's chart, which is sort of like returning production and counting in transfers. Team that won 9 games and finished strong last year. TCU could be making a statement that they're going to have to be reckoned with in the Big 12.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, we've been talking quite a bit about the offense, but the defense with Andy Avalos now in their second year in the system, he's fired up because they've been playing well. They've been getting some plays.
I mean, they're getting pressure sometimes with 3 down linemen, TCU was.
At the line of scrimmage, relying on Bud Clark to bait here on 3rd and 6, jumping this route after showing the cushion, knowing exactly what he's doing to an inexperienced quarterback, and coming up with a pick 6. So this has been a masterpiece by Sonny Dykes. Talking to him on the field, you always get a chance to talk to the coaches. He said, make no mistake,
we feel disrespected coming into this game. And he goes, I love Bill Belichick. I know it's all about him coming into college football. But my guys, they feel like no one even knows that they're here to play this game. And they're playing with a chip on their shoulder tonight.
Hey, brother, they know now. They know now.
You don't take that, bro.
Oh, he had a completion, and it just popped away from Chris Culliver, and it's been that kind of night.
Boy, he did such a great job of playing off the quarterback scramble. He's way to the right. Quarterback scrambles to his left, sees him, and he just drops the football. Hands down.
Gotta catch that ball, man.
Instead of putting the thumbs together to catch the ball,
Herb Street, shut the fuck up.
like an alligator hands.
Instead of putting the, he's trying to catch it against his body. He's not putting his thumbs together. Shut up.
North Carolina completed a pass.
It wasn't a hands catch. I get your statement.
And that's a strike that he threw in there.
And especially the direction his hands are. So if your hands are making the diamond, yes, you put your thumbs together. But when your hands are under, like you're trying to cup water out of a river, your thumbs aren't coming together.
If I put my thumbs together, I'm showing the back of my hand. I'm not catching it that way.
Right?
Put it on that outside shoulder to get rid of chance.
Oh, man. That's funny.
We can finally take that clock of 8-12 off the board. We got another completion.
What are you going to do?
Haven't seen a lot of that real-time counting clock between completions.
Sometimes you just you don't need to add something extra and creative and think you're being like smart. Sometimes you just need to be like, you know, the ball just got to his body and he didn't drop and he didn't catch it. You know, just back at it.
They get yelled at for dead air. I get it. So they gotta talk as much as possible,
yeah,
but
I get it. But you need to think like, you know what I mean? It wasn't even that type of a catch, like you were saying.
Yeah.
So like you know what? It's one of those things where he just let the ball.
Yeah.
Instead of using his hands, or
he let the ball get to his body before trying to catch it with his hands. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he could have been like, he should have attacked the ball more.
Yeah.
Just letting it get to his body, right?
Because it doesn't even look like he even let the ball like it didn't even look like he took his eyes off the ball. It just got to his body and bounced right off.
Yeah.
Look, I respect their players, but I don't know if they're going to have
that's great.
Travis Hunter out there. Remember, Travis made a spectacular interception in the red zone in that game in Colorado, 145-42.
And like you and Holly are saying, I think a big part of that, he was just saying the buzz of it.
Right.
There's so much buildup with Coach Prime being in Boulder and that first game, and it was almost. They were an afterthought. They got caught up in that. This time, after that experience, they've used that as a, hey, let's stay focused on us. Let's prep. Let's get ready to go. Not worry about this.
Ball is loose.
Jesus.
Score and racing for the end zone is Devin. And to borrow from my friend Rich Eisen.
I mean, is Max Johnson hurt? Why have you not put him in yet? He's going to come in now.
40 consecutive points with a point after coming.
And once again, Reese, it's Andy Avalos' goal of getting offenses behind the sticks. It's a third down and long. Look at the pressure with the linebacker.
Again, they brought 6 guys.
Good job of spying. Gets a little bit fooled with the pressure from the effort there from behind, from backs.
They brought 6 guys. They really didn't get that much pressure to him.
Defensive touchdown.
Deal had one. Bud Clark had one earlier. Devin will get
the pressure that they've already brought on him.
You know, we've seen a lot of teams. You don't want to ever overreact.
Wow, that's
to what
bad.
Heading out.
You got fans leaving middle of third quarter. I get it.
That's one of my pet peeves, and I get it. Everybody's different. I don't care if I'm winning by 100 or losing by 100.
They're going to be a dangerous team this year in that conference.
Used to go to game. I'm staying.
It is true that one
I mean, I
support them through. And our thing is in all kinds of weather. That's for, you know. Through the good and bad. Sit there. You know what I mean?
As
everything's gonna work your way.
As my dad got older, we would leave. You know, I mean, middle of the third quarter ish, or not middle of the third, middle of the fourth quarter. My bad. As my dad got older, But yeah, no, I mean, if it was just me in the game, yeah, no, I'm not leaving until the fucking till the buzzer hits 0. Like end of the fourth quarter.
Friends or other family members, I let them know.
No. Now
it should be a 6-hour game, and I'm sitting there.
Now, me and Parrot went, oh, God, what was it, 2 years ago? Parrot can attest to this. Like, we were in the tailgate, and it wasn't too bad, right? And, like, I had a hoodie on. We got into the stadium, and just the way the wind was hitting was, like, blowing right the fuck at us. And it was a colder day, but it wasn't, like, super cold. During the tailgate. So it's, maybe 40 some odd degrees, but once we got into the stadium, dude, it was below 30. And I had like a hoodie on. Neither one of us were dressed for like cold weather. The wind was coming straight the fuck at us. So, I mean, wind chill was probably closer to like 10 degrees on us. We got to a little bit after halftime, and we're like, bro, I'm fucking freezing. My toes are numb. So we ended up leaving the game, right? But that is the exception to the rule type shit, right? Because normally Parrot and I would be in the game the whole game. But we had to get back to the tailgate and warm up. He'll be back on headset in a bit. We can ask him about that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've never left a game early. Not once.
Hey, remember the game, 2 years ago we went to?
Yeah.
There's news.
The wind was going up our pants.
What?
The wind was going up our pants.
And how cold that shit was?
Yeah.
We were talking like, because a lot of the North Carolina fans are leaving, and it's like middle of the third quarter. And I'm like, I know Pat and I, we would have stayed through. I'm like, here's an exception, though. When we were at the tailgate, like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't that cold.
No.
We get in the game, and just the wind was straight the fuck at us. And
it was horrible.
It got cold as fuck quick.
Like, it was, like, needles on your fucking body.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe a little more. I think they...
Halftime hits, and our toes are frozen.
Yep.
Finally, I think it was like into the third quarter, we're like, all right, now we just need to go.
Yeah.
We'll go to the bench, and Max Johnson. What a story. Make his return. Spectacular story. He's been around, started his career at LSU, went to Texas A&M.
All right, Maxwell.
Coaching changes. Both of those two places, the coaches changed. It happened here at Carolina. First game last year.
Let's see what you can do. Let's get a little spark.
I for him, I mean, hey, this is a chance for him to potentially win the job, too, right?
Yeah, it's redemption.
Great young man from a tremendous family. Brad Johnson, Super Bowl winning quarterback. His father, another lefty from Belichick at quarterback, and he completes his first pass. Now, you might have been watching in that opening weekend of last season when Max Johnson...
No, don't show that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Said he could just feel his leg dangling. There was concern and legitimate concern that he might lose that leg for a while. But he fought back through rehab, got great care, great support from his family. And here he is playing. He's been cleared, been doing everything, physically doing very well, and it's just great to see him back out there and getting to play as he tries to give Carolina something to feel good about. Third down coming, Holly.
Well, Max Johnson spent 9 days in the hospital
That's
after
TCU ball. That was a fumble.
Rod inserted hip to knee. He had to have a wound vacuum as we see a fumble here on the field. It was a horrific comeback, and as you said, a chance that there was a possible amputation.
I think that was a backwards pass.
I will be back, and 1 year from that game, he is back stepping onto the football field. He said, my parents became my best friend.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was. It looked it, but when the quarterback, he took one more step back, and then when he threw it, he was like a yard behind the line, and the ball hit the line. If I'm explaining myself.
Yeah.
Correct. Watch this again.
Okay, that's forward.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Okay.
You're right. That'll get overturned, 100%.
Like it's a very slim line, but it's definitely going forward.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, that'll get overturned, 100%. Good call on that.
Yeah, I rewound it and watched it because I was like, man, live, it was tough live.
Yeah.
Because you're looking at more than just the pass, too, right? You're looking at the defenders coming in.
Yep.
Like, he's about to smack when he catches it and all that stuff.
They'll get the ball back.
I like when you say it with authority like
that. Yeah, they should overturn this.
You're just not even...
Blind squirrel finds an acorn.
Now, what I don't like is, like, okay, so let's see if they show the other dude coming in, the secondary dude, not the first dude that comes in, but this secondary dude. They didn't show him. He dove straight at the fucking running back.
Yeah.
In his head. Trying to get the fumble.
Yeah, luckily he didn't get a clean hit on him.
But what I'm saying is, how is that not potentially a penalty?
Yeah, targeting, right?
Right? How is that not targeting? You're targeting. You're literally diving at a defenseless player on the ground.
I can see it both ways. Like, the ball is loose, like, free-for-all type of thing.
It's a defenseless player on the ground. And you're diving basically at his head.
I get what Parrot's saying. Like, pushing him, like, so he does get the ball, like, that's right. Fair. I also see E's part of the thing.
Yeah.
I guess since he didn't even really make contact, like, he did, but he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, if he's making a play for the ball, I understand. But if, like you say, he's going towards the player instead of...
He was definitely going to the player.
Yeah. Then I understand.
There's plenty of times where they call targeting, and he's trying to make a play on the play, not the player.
Yeah.
But it's still targeting.
Yeah.
Look at the difference in
Nonetheless,
the
that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, we had a play like that in the Gator game where it was a fumble, and the Florida player, not perfectly, literally shoved the guy going for the ball out of the way. Which is all, it's all part of
nice pass.
Pass.
I'm behind y'all. I was watching that nasty.
Yeah.
To hold up in that pocket and make that throw, bro.
And take the hit.
Wow.
Yeah, he got lit up.
I'm sure Max was wondering what that first hit was going to be like. It could have been a little less than that.
Good throw, brother.
So he's wearing, what are they called? On his leg.
He basically threw that blind.
Yep.
Right?
Max going back to work, going to take a shot, got a man out there.
Nice pass. Let's go, Max. Let's make this a game.
And Max Johnson's giving him a little late spark with a 39-yard completion. Boy, does a good job using his eyes.
Dude, you can see it in his eyes. You see me now, Coach?
Yeah, this should have been,
yeah.
In sooner.
I was hopeful for it, but, Max, like this pass right here he just completed is something he couldn't do when he showed up in North Carolina. 100%.
I don't know about that, but
20 plus, Eric? No. When he showed up, he was 15 yards under. He was accurate.
Further than that at A&M.
I understand.
I'm just saying, like, he threw those passes at A&M, like, but now,
no,
I'm not saying he was perfect at it.
No, but what I'm saying, like, his accuracy there, he didn't have when he first showed up in North Carolina.
I mean, I can't say he didn't. I'm not going to disagree with you that he did.
In the games he played.
Yeah.
From what I saw.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that he did or didn't. I think he obviously has the arm strength to make those plays.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest key on that play was, like they talked about, him looking off the defense and then throwing it to that wide receiver.
Yeah, he
which,
got that one safety frozen.
Yeah, which I don't know if we were seeing from their initial starting quarterback.
Yeah.
And every time North Carolina took shots downfield, the corners are right there where they need.
I just don't understand the play calling. Is that you have a duel for a quarterback, but you just want a quarterback, not a runner. So.
No running room. It'll be third down. Now, Max
I mean,
getting his opportunity on the last turnover that Gio Lopez.
Tell me the last time Belichick has called had an offense where they've had a running quarterback. Primarily.
No, I understand. Or even when
the last time they had a quarterback that ran decently was what, Matt Castle?
The hit that he took when the ball came out. You know, and I'll say this: week one, you hate to see Gio go down, but it's an opportunity for Max Johnson. You know, you're down 41-7, the game's over, but you're trying to.
The game's not over. If the game was over, it'd be the end of the fourth quarter. That guy.
You could be the guy.
I think what he's saying is it's highly unlikely for you guys to come back, is what he was saying. He said it incorrectly because he should have said it that way. But
there's still time on that clock.
I think he sat too long in that fucking tanning booth. That's what I fucking think. Maybe it bakes your fucking brain cells.
Looks to be a incredibly.
Did you ever see that Friends episode?
Yeah.
Where Ross went in there, and it's like you're supposed to turn, so like wait, have it do it, and then wait, so many seconds, and then turn around. He turned around, and then he turned around again, and it hit his face again. So it never hit his back. I want to see his fucking back. It's probably white as fuck.
Max Johnson, a little bit veteran, like I said, what he can do here with this team and see if he can help this offense kind of calm down.
He's got that spray tan.
Another one right on the money. Completion's going to bring up fourth down and short. That's Gauss again, running back. He's proven a reliable target out of the backfield.
If nothing else, what you've seen since he's been in here is he's getting the ball out quickly, and he's making good decisions, and he's throwing the ball out.
I was going to say, accurate passes.
That's all you want to see. They haven't had a whole lot of success at all throwing the football, but that's his strength, coming back, getting back, and putting the football right on the money and getting it out quickly.
So 4th and 2 is North Carolina. See if they can put another one into the end zone. Maybe salvage a little consolation.
Fire's down. There you go.
So. Straight ahead, Goss got up there, and they'll move the chain for the first down.
Well, Bill Belichick always talks about smart, tough, and dependable players. This is week one. The season's not over. So if you're a football player in Carolina Blue,
something's got to change with your run schemes. Like even there, that was a free shot on that back.
It's kind of like when you're out here on this field, they talk about.
And luckily, he was just quicker than the hit.
The running sprints. This is worse than that because it's mentally.
I'm a little bit behind you, also. I'm slowing my.
No.
When you're down 41-7, you're going to find out who wants to play football for the rest of the year on this last quarter.
I heard you guys say nice first down, and I'm looking like that. They haven't ran the ball yet.
Get that shit in there.
Nice rollout.
That's a first down, though.
No, a little short.
No, that's a first and goal.
As this lineman walks crooked.
First and goal.
He walked 2 feet to the right. Says it's going to be short.
Devastating injury, and that's their
difference maker on the
Dude,
perimeter.
put that ball in your left hand.
Lineman was pointing, like, his right hand was pointing, move it, move the chain.
Okay.
First and goal. Yeah.
Yeah, but when it showed him walking, he walked 2 feet to the right. God damn it.
Right. The first down marker's, like, at the start of the yellow line.
Yeah.
If you've ever noticed that. So, like, the yellow line, it's not in the middle. It's the start of the yellow line. And his foot was on it. Oh, is that him to his brother?
I know this is a
his brother,
reaction.
Yeah.
You guys have a new starting quarterback going into practice.
I think Max Johnson's your new starter.
Yeah, I don't think it should be an open competition.
I agree.
It just needs to be.
He commanded the offense on that.
Yeah, he looks more comfortable. He knows where to put the ball.
It's not like they're gonna change all of a sudden change the play calls when he goes in, right?
Yeah.
They're probably running the same exact offensive calls if the other quarterback's in and Max Johnson was in. He made better plays. He was in his plays. He saw the guy, threw it.
Yeah.
Right?
3 seconds, that ball's out.
That was a one-step drop.
Yeah, 3. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, basically, one-step drop, hitched it for a second, and then saw him come open, boom, on him.
What number is your other quarterback, Gio? What number is it? 7?
7.
Okay, if you guys can, I want you to rewind the game a little bit to where Max Johnson is walking to the sideline. Everybody's shaking his hand. And Gio is sitting on a chair back to the field, and he shakes his head as Max walks by.
Yep. I saw it.
Oh, I think a trainer actually might be looking at his leg. Okay, I'm going to give him a pass then.
Yeah.
I think I saw a blue shirt down by his knees, by his...
He's in the tent.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Because that's what I was looking for. I was looking for the Gio to be out there high-fiving leaderships, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even though he didn't play well, he's still team first.
Yep, 100%.
Max Johnson's brother, the tight end, right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker kind of looks like Gronk.
Really? Like in the face or just his body size?
No, so they were talking about the family, and then they showed him on the sideline after they scored the touchdowns. They had the family picture up.
In the opening game, who would ever think you're down 41-7? You get a chance to come into the game and
of all of them.
Drive other than the opening drive, by far the best.
And then I just see him kind of looking down and like hairstyle and all that, like kind of reminded me of Gronk-ish.
Look at that helmet on number 10. Holy crap.
Dude, have you seen some of the new helmets?
Possibly.
Good stuff.
Some of the offensive line, like, new helmets that I've seen, like, you know how, like, normally it's like, at the visor, it, like, just goes straight up, like, it kind of curves back. Some of the new ones that I've seen offensive linemen wearing are, like, it's almost like the visor comes up and then it kind of, like, juts out forward and then back up.
Firing that blood from their eyes. They're up 41-14 going to the fourth.
I'm going to see if I can't see any of them.
Making a statement. And
so, I mean, I don't know exactly, but I was, you know, in some of the games that we were watching, I was like, because it wasn't like it was every offensive lineman that was wearing that helmet.
I'll be looking out for it. I want to see
but
it now.
I saw a couple offensive linemen, and I'm like, that's a different helmet. Because, like, normally you see the difference on, like, the side or, like, the back end and how it, like, kind of flows, right?
Mm-hmm.
But not normally on the front. Like, above, like forehead-wise, like. So it just kind of piqued my interest when I saw it. I was like, oh, shit, that's different.
Yeah, if everybody loses weight by sticking a needle inside them.
I want to say this might be it.
What do you mean?
100%.
You do have a damn bedtime.
No.
You're 15.
Right. I have my phone hooked up to my PC, so I tried to take a screenshot, and the cord fucking jiggled, so it tried to connect back to my PC. So all of a sudden that popped up. You want to connect to your PC? No. But like when I took the screenshot, that's right when it popped up. I'm like, motherfucker. All right. So that motherfucker. No, that's not what I wanted to do. All right. So that's the helmet.
You're looking at Discord.
You were too trapped, huh?
Yeah. And if you look at the same like brand, I think they have another like Zero. You could tell that forehead part is further back on their other type of helmets. So it was just interesting to see like kind of that different style.
Stop, you fucking PC.
Just because I really hadn't seen a difference in that type of aspect of a helmet. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh,
looks like Max will get the job by default then.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't ever want to see anybody get hurt.
No.
I don't care what team.
No.
Oh, make that
And not only that, but on top of that, back-to-back years, opening game for North Carolina, their quarterback gets knocked out.
Going to get an offensive pick here. It was a nice mesh route. Just depends on.
Yep.
Right, because Max Johnson got knocked out.
It's the receiver to the left. It's Dwyer. You see the collision right there.
Oh, they. Yup. Rub route. Yup. 100% good call.
Watch from the tight end from the right.
I didn't see that from the lower level camera because I think it was panned higher than that.
It was. Yeah, you couldn't see it in there.
But yeah, that backside camera, 100%.
I don't even know why you call something like that, like, or do something like that, because you're.
Make it look like you're going out to block
mesh routes are hard to stop in NCAA football.
I mean, or you got to throw the ball like immediately as they're hitting each other.
Especially man coverage, pitch and catch, right? That video game.
Yeah.
Come on, you have to get off those blocks.
Little shovel pass in there to Trent
Jesus.
Battle with big touchdown run, almost picked up the 3rd and 21. They'll stop him a couple of yards short of the first down and bring up a 4th down.
There'll be many things that are frustrating and chances to improve from week 1 to week 2 for North Carolina. But the biggest, I think, for Steve Belichick and his dad will be looking at the defense, and they got to.
Oh, it might have. It did.
It said hit at the ground.
100%. That's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, it looks like it's on the ground. It's incomplete. But yeah, just the tackling. You know, it's one thing whether this is incomplete or complete.
That's incomplete.
He turns after catching.
That's incomplete.
Yeah, he doesn't have control of it yet when that nose hits the
Yeah, 100%.
For the other angle, I couldn't tell if it was. But you could
close.
definitely see it there. Yeah. I would overturn that play.
Damn.
I'm with you, Bill. I'm with you there.
That's a good eye for Bill Belichick on that sideline to see that shit, though.
You know he ain't the only one.
I wouldn't have been able to see that on the sideline.
You know he ain't the only one. He's got somebody in his ear. Hey, Bill, that hit the fucking ground.
I know, I'm joking.
He's got somebody. Bill, hit the ground. Ground, ball, ground.
He's got people up in the fucking suite.
Yeah, he's got the ammo.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm joking, but
Hey, can you imagine in this communication? It's like the dialogue was out there. It said it, Bill. Well, he's like adjusted. They feel superior to me.
Two things can be true.
You just see it. Like out of his pant leg, hanging off his shoe.
I love him dealing with like these refs because nobody knows. Like I know they know of him, but like they don't know like refs games him personally, and be like,
they haven't dealt with him on the sideline.
Yeah,
per se.
and he's like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Oh, that's. I don't like that look. I don't like that look. The stadium.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tragic game.
Yeah. Oh no!
They didn't throw a flag on it.
Did the ball get tipped?
I don't know, but they didn't throw a flag on it.
Yeah, that coach did not coach. The ref like waved his arms off. Like, wait, what?
Hey.
But we'll never know because we got to go watch 2 minutes of commercials.
I know.
Oh, fuck. I agree with you. That should have been kicker interference, but
it should have been running into the kicker, which is only a 5-yard penalty either way.
Okay, I think it's not called because the kicker is moving into his path as well. If that makes right?
No,
like,
yeah. Okay, I get it.
Up.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and so that's what I think. That's why the referee waved it off. Like,
okay.
He wasn't tackling him. He just ran into him.
Yeah, because the kicker was doing like a mini, like Australian style, whatever.
Yeah, gotcha.
He wasn't still moving forward. The kicker was moving forward. He put his hands out to try and block it. The kicker moved into his hands, essentially.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only way it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, which I get. I'm surprised that they're calling it that way now.
Yeah. And his leg wasn't still extended in the air. You know what I mean? His leg was down.
Because
you got him square in the chest.
It used to be a 5-yard penalty running into the kicker, right? That's how they used to call that.
That's the only thing that can make sense to me.
Oh, you only need 37 more points to tie the game.
Running into the kicker.
27, Barrett. 27.
I know, but I won 37.
Oh, okay, I like that. Yeah. Not only come back, but then dominate and roll out. I like that.
Running into the kicker, though, I mean, like I said, that's a 5-yard penalty. They would have still had to punt.
Yeah.
Either way, so that wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but
Not where he expected it. Everything will be questioned. What is this place?
oh my God, fucking Little Caesars commercials. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you got Little Caesar, I got Dr. Pepper.
Little Caesars pizza fucking blows.
I've got the Chad Power show.
Oh, there
I'm
you go.
behind y'all though.
Yeah, Little Caesars will be next.
I'm
Chad Powers.
I'm
I'm
on.
getting a baseball commercial.
Yeah, I'm on different program than you guys.
I thought he was. Oh well, aren't you on Hulu?
Yeah, I'm on Hulu. I got it was like a quick little like ESPN commercial. Now I have a commercial for, I don't know what it is, like claymation. For the baseball commercial.
I'm back to the game, but like I was on the USO commercial.
I have no idea that we talking commercials now.
Maybe it's because I went back and watched the play a few more times, and it just randomly gave me the wrong commercial. I don't know.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe I'm not even watching North Carolina game anymore. Oh yeah, I am. All right, I'm back to the game.
Yeah. Maybe North Carolina actually will play some offense and defense this game.
Like, I don't know what game it was, but I was watching a game with you guys, and then I would, like, go back to watch the play over again, and I would hit refresh to catch up, and it would put me on a whole different channel. I'd be, like, on the Skycast channel. I'm on the Skycast. I'm on it right now, so that's why I got weird.
Okay. That was in Nebraska.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mentioned, I like this camera angle.
Right. The first drive, you're like, I like this camera angle. I'm like, huh?
So when I refresh on Hulu, it changes from that regular broadcast to the Skycast broadcast.
That's weird.
That's better than me. Than on ESPN, I go to ESPN. Yeah, it's catch.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And it puts me on the Spanish channel. I logged in. I'm like, it's going to be a second. I was like, mi hablo español, United States Unidos footballs. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Why is his dad wearing a headset?
He's listening to broadcast.
He's listening to the radio?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's calling his son's place.
Yeah.
From the stands.
He's still old school. He ain't listening. He don't want no damn little.
I mean, you have two kids that are playing Division I football. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're thinking, you know what? Max Johnson here is just giving these guys.
Max looks better. 100% looks better.
Yeah, he's giving your offense.
He just looks more confident.
He's quicker.
Yeah.
Like that first drive, it was quick, right? After that, it wasn't. That's fucking horrible. Is that Hall?
No, it's 37. Hall's 28, right?
Goose, Scouse, something like that.
Ever got in there, and I don't know if he was surprised to get the ball.
Look at that. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Goss. There you go.
Oh, yeah, he didn't even let the ball get to his chest. He just started smacking at it with, like, alligator arms. Yeah.
He tried to grab it with his hands. It's like, bro, no.
Man, that's something you do at the lowest of levels.
Why is Hood not in?
I have no idea. No idea. I mean, I know they said at the beginning that they'd be running back by committee because they have 5 running backs that they feel good with. Just saying. They said that from the beginning of the game. I'm not disagreeing with you. I like Hood. Hood is a hard-ass fucking runner. He's got good speed, too, so... But,
I feel like we're just... Like, this is a fucking spring training camp game, and we're just trying everything out.
Yeah. I think potentially that might be it, bro. Like, I mean... Bill's not used to college football, and, like, you start day one and you're playing a real team. He's used to preseason games, so I get that. But, I mean, as far as, like, the Mass Johnson, like, bro, he just came in and he's exuded confidence since he's been in there.
Well, yeah,
he knows where to go with the ball.
Yeah, we talked about this before, though. Like between like him and like Drake May, it's like.
Well, here's what I will say about him. He's been in Power 4 conference teams, right?
Yeah.
Played for Texas A&M. Right? Before that, he was at LSU.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a good quarterback. I think Gio could be a very good quarterback for you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
But he came from an FCS level in South Alabama, right?
And the play calling was dumb for him. Like,
I'm not worried about the play calling. I'm just saying specifically the speed of the defense is going to be different than what he's used to. So the speed of the game is something he has to get adjusted to. Whereas I don't think Max Johnson has to get adjusted to the speed of the game because he's used to the speed of the game, playing at different Power 4 conferences, going against Power 4 defenses.
Yeah.
Right? Do you get what I'm saying on that?
I agree, but I don't think the play calling of him being in there utilized his, I guess, why you named him the quarterback. Yeah.
No, I hear you.
Like his skill set.
Yeah, his skill set, the play calling didn't like you basically called the drop back quarterback plays all the time.
Yeah,
and then
I won't disagree with that.
And then now we're just slotting out different. So, like, now I'm starting to think that Bill Belichick chalked this up as a loss already, and we're just going to throw people in there just to see who can be personnel later on.
I don't think he's doing that, but
long-time coach at Navy, other places, was running back coach here in the mid-50s.
I doubt that that's actually what he's doing, but I think the play calls that they were calling in the first half,
the play calling that they were doing
offensively, suited Max Johnson better. So if he would have been in the game, it might have been different.
Could have seen that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 missed tackles. Good job, guys.
And number 5 thinks he's just going to go in there and just blast him to the ground.
Yeah. Two-hand touch. Two-hand touch should have been down the line.
Yeah.
And so many missed tackles and some blown coverages. You know, that's what week 1, you know, some teams...
Yep, there you go. Touch his ankles. He was down back there.
He's been in once tonight, trying to get him for a second time.
Oh, shit.
Of the goal line.
He's down. Fireball.
Myers had himself a night well over 100 yards. In fact, he'll be over 160 with that catch, I think.
Yeah, they're over 200 yards rushing now. Dwyer's had a big man. Like I said, they've gone into the boundary.
Back to the same old.
Part of the secondary.
You guys had momentum, too. You stopped them. You know, you scored. You stopped them. You got the ball back. You were moving.
Look at that blitz.
Kind of hopping out of there. I'm a little surprised. He's got a little bit of pitch in the get along there. I'm surprised he's still in the game, to be honest.
He gets stepped on. I don't know what happened there. That was kind of an awkward exchange with he and Palmer. Let's see if he gets stepped on.
He got stepped on his foot by his own running back.
Yeah.
Right toe, maybe?
Herbstreit, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you not see?
Yeah, he definitely got, like, definitely
I'm
got stepped on.
fucking I saw him step on his fucking toe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because as he handed the ball off, he kind of switched his front, right foot forward, right?
Yeah.
And when the running back went to do his little plant, yeah, that hurts. Oh, you missed him. It's too late. But where are you going, 21?
Yeah, they're pouring it on. They're making a statement right now. This has its roots in the game we talked about
I
earlier.
wonder how much of Lopez's height affects him in the pocket when he can't, like Great uses athleticism.
Hold up.
He's 6 foot tall.
Did you see that push off though?
Where? Which one? On who? The receiver who caught it?
The receiver on him, yeah.
No, there's no push off.
He definitely pushed him off.
You'll have to watch it again. 21 actually pushes him in the back.
Well, if TCU has had a rather lengthy memory about that we've mentioned against
watch it again. I'm watching it. I'm telling you, for some reason, 21 pushes him in the back because he thinks Ken's going somewhere else with the ball.
Do you think they can get to 100?
North Carolina square off in the season opener there. They're putting it on him.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the leadership of this captain, but getting that captain.
Okay.
You see what I saw?
Yeah, I mean it. When he kind of.
What happened?
He bit. Okay. 21. When he saw the quarterback point, that's when he stopped his fucking break.
Yeah.
And then break back out, but was too late. So the quarterback was the one that. Okay.
Here's that commercial. I don't know if you're seeing it. You might have just missed it.
Wait, hold up.
She's having a baby.
Yep, he's at the bar.
Yeah.
She's having a baby. And she's like, what?
At the end, he opens his eyes and says, that'd be funny with any teams, man. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? With any two rivals.
On the road,
yeah.
Far beyond by manufacturing prosthetic leg belts that allow for movement.
After looking back at it, the DB saw like the quarterback point with his left hand back to the left. So that's like when he pushed and like stopped his break towards the left. And then saw the receiver keep going to his left and saw the quarterback keep rolling. And so that's when he tried to get back, but he was too late at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality.
Damn it. So here's some stats for you guys. For you, Gio Lopez in 10 attempts. Damn it, I lost it.
At some point.
Can I go back?
Think about a strong future.
Okay, yeah. In 10 attempts, Gio Lopez was 4 for 10 for 69 yards. No touchdowns, 1 interception. 10 attempts for Mac Johnson, 9 completions, 100 yards, 1 touchdown.
Yep.
He's just got a better feel for the game right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the problem is that does moving forward, obviously this game is over. And there's 9 minutes left, so he could still improve his stats, but I don't think the play calling actually did anything for him. Besides that first drive, like it just seemed like, okay, well, you're a dual threat quarterback, but nothing about you was a dual threat.
So here are some of the things that it all started off.
That's why I was asking earlier if maybe his height comes in.
Because of the love for Lee Corso. Sure.
His unfamiliarity with the playbook, maybe. Because I would like to watch it again with like wider view to see if he's missing receivers. You know what I mean? If they were there and he just didn't see them.
No.
Like you said, are the play calls just terrible?
It was just kind of terrible play call because what they, like, all offensive line looked great in the first series, but like after that, it
but
seems.
What I'm saying is like it's hard to see all the receivers down the field with what they show.
No, I understand.
Like I wish they would do. I don't know why. I just wish they.
As Miami in the not too distant future, and then of
I don't understand why we have to be so zoomed in.
Yeah.
Well, and they don't need to. I mean, hell, we can have streams that have, multiple different cameras, right? So why couldn't you have on a fucking, think of the fucking big screens that everybody has out now, right? Most people have, what, a 55-inch plus.
But look at this play here. The play starts off zoomed out, and then they zoom in.
I paused on a certain point because I want to hear this, but I couldn't hear it because you guys were talking. So
I'm going to talk more.
I paused it. No, I just paused it for a second because I wanted to hear what Herb Street said here. So I'll listen to it in a second. But, realistically, why couldn't you have a camera on every specific wide receiver and have, a little corner cam on every wide receiver? So, you can watch the main play develop in the middle, but you could also see what wide receivers are doing across the field.
What I would like is that's why I was so impressed when I got that Skycam view for you. Why doesn't it just stay behind the quarterback? And then once the ball is, say, completed or whatever, then you switch to the camera to the side. Or if the ball's handed off, okay, switch the camera to the side, after he breaks through the line.
I don't know if...
I loved it. I watched your game and I saw every route by your receiver.
Right. I don't know if every televising institution has the capabilities to do that.
Yeah, I get it.
Right? I think ESPN does. I think Fox does. I don't know if Big Ten, SEC, if they have the capabilities to do that for every game. That's my point.
The bigger conferences like this, they should have that capability.
Well, if it's televised on the SEC network necessarily, they're not putting their high broadcast there. They're not right.
Is that a 15-yard fucking punt?
All that's got to be set up by the broadcast because they got to put up spires because it's all drive-by-wire, that camera.
I know that. I get it. But they can absolutely do it. It's just they don't want to. You can't tell me the SEC can't just, they can't have wire crews for all these different games. It's not like
what I'm
doing
saying is
50 games a day.
Right. I don't know if they're willing to do it.
That's what I agree with you. But they can do it. It's not like they don't have the resources to do that.
Right. Obviously, SEC is ESPN generated, so they have the capabilities to do it. Right. Big Ten is basically Fox, CBS, and NBC. We have the capabilities to do it on all those broadcasts. So I get what you're saying.
And I think that's just a football player / coaching. Yeah. I want to see the whole field play develop. I don't want to just watch the quarterback throw them until the receiver appears into the screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Offensively to go along with the defense that they have in the second year with Andy Avalos.
That's why it's so awesome to be at the game. And if you have the right seats, you can just see the whole play open up in front of your face.
Holly?
Well, that Josh Hubert's had a great night.
I'm just too old to be driving 5 hours
for
a game now.
Off the field. There's a wonderful story on ESPN.com by Pete Sample about he was driving down the street in his truck and he saw an elderly woman out mowing her lawn. So he jumps out of the truck and goes and finishes mowing her lawn. And he said, I wouldn't want my grandma doing that.
Herb Street didn't rank Alabama.
Another great story. Gus Bates,
didn't rank him at all?
He made friends with.
Yep. He dropped him out of the rankings.
For the last couple of years
until
Gus passed away.
Okay.
Just a young man who wants to give back to his community when he sees people in need that might need his spirit.
I'm not totally against it, but okay.
Right. That's kind of what I thought I heard, but I wasn't 100% sure because they didn't say I dropped Alabama. The other commentator was talking about teams losing. And I couldn't hear who he said.
tremendous fan. We've had a
and then I heard Herb Street. I don't have them ranked this week.
They didn't leave any
Right.
out tonight.
So I kept rewinding it, but you guys were still talking, so I kept pausing it.
Think about it like this: if we did like we want and there were no rankings at all, and then we ranked the team back for the first week, they didn't play like a top 25 team.
Hell no.
Right? So I get that.
Heck no. I agree.
Bryce Underwood
Yeah.
in Michigan. Did you see the block Bryce Underwood threw on the touchdown?
I mean, you maybe could put him in. I mean, but you're playing against an unranked Florida State team who last year won 2 games. We realistically don't know what Florida State will be this year.
Connor Stallions, but Michigan
Right?
off to a good start.
Like, yeah, Florida State 2 years ago won 13 games.
A lot of pressure there to get that offense going. With
This year,
Ben Arbuckle,
or 2 years ago, they won 13. Last year, they won 2.
last year, certainly the end was outstanding with the victories over Ohio State.
This year, yeah, they're 1-0. But we don't know what they're going to finish. That Florida State team could finish 6-7.
Inside 5 minutes to go.
Right?
48-14.
Like, yeah, they look good against Alabama, but we don't know what Alabama is. Their offense didn't look good. Ty Simpson didn't look very good.
Bill Belichick
Defense didn't look good.
up in a game.
Right. So we realistically have no idea what Alabama is.
Like, hey, man,
We're just
sitting over there on the side all night.
Because of the name recognition and past what they did in the last 10, 15 years, we're potentially putting him up there because of what they did in the past. You can't do that. You got to put him up there for what they have done now.
Nor should they.
You got to look at what they are doing now, not what they did 10, 15, 20 years. 2, 3 years ago. Like, you can't look at that. Right? Like, I mean, I should be no different. I mean, my team is Nebraska. Like, I'm not looking at what we did in '95 and saying, we should be in the top 25.
SMU at Arizona
No.
State, Coach Prime, on the road.
I realize what we've done recently.
On the road at West Virginia is always tough.
We got to win 3-4 games before.
That is a
We're like no,
much
like,
more daunting schedule.
and
than
it's like, yeah, we beat Cincinnati. It's like, okay, well, the next 2 games we should probably win. We still shouldn't be in the top 25 after that. If we are, sure, great, whatever. But we shouldn't be. If we beat Michigan week 4, by all means, put us in the top 25. But before that, no, we shouldn't be.
Better nights than this one.
So, I don't know.
48-14, the team with the big lead is thriving, and we've talked about next week.
And that's what we've talked about. Like, the preseason rankings are kind of bullshit.
Last night, if college game were an offensive philosophy or formation, what would it be? As I mentioned earlier, North Carolina.
I mean,
48, that's the most
if I go back to that, dude, how crazy, how many people in the top, top 10 lost?
What would it be? I never thought we'd get this in tonight. But
Wishbone?
I don't know, man. I feel like we're multiple pro.
Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame.
A lot of different formations. A lot of different things.
Pete made his way in here. I appreciate that. Big fella. Come on, get up here, boy.
Peter's up here checking out your board now. Peter is 3rd and 2.
Make the call here, Pete. Help us out, kid.
He's here mercifully trying to get deep in the clock.
There he is.
We thought
let
back and make sure we can
there you go. You see, there's my board. You got the board right here. Here's the clicker. You work the clicker here. There you go, right there. Here's your board. You call the rest of the last 2 minutes. It's all you, kid.
Look at this. This is the 2-minute timeout. Give me a headset.
Well, the wheels are off. 48-14, 2 minutes to go.
Stop the itch sanity with cortisone patch for bug bites.
Oh yeah, made it back for another commercial.
Fast and loud.
Fuck.
I disagree on that. Herb Strait thinks LSU might be the best team in the country.
No.
I think Clemson is probably overhyped. I think LSU is a good team, but
yeah, I just think it's hard to tell right now. We gotta let other teams play other teams to see how they stack up. Clemson might not be as good as we think, and so that loss may not look as good. Clemson might be better than we think. And that looks, you know what I mean? We just, like you were saying about Florida State, Bama, we just don't know.
like we look at it based on the preseason rankings, and we're like, oh, these teams are matched up well. 8 versus 4 could be a big ass fucking game, and it's like, I mean, both of those teams could lose, 3 games, and then we're like, really? Was that good of a game to begin the year? Right? Like, at the end of the year, we're like, okay, well, that realistically was a 20 against a 17 matchup.
Mm-hmm.
8 versus 4. Right? Like, so it is what it is. Yeah, I went way back because I was trying to find because they had listed the top 10 and like listed all the games, win, loss, all that. I was trying to find that, but I didn't. So I said, fuck it, I'm done.
You think about that Texas-Ohio State game. For as bad as Manning played, they still only lost by 7.
Right.
So like maybe neither one of those teams are really good right now. Great. I
mean, both of those have new starting quarterbacks. So, I mean, at the end of the year, they could be completely different teams than they were at the start.
Absolutely.
Right? Because, like, Julian's saying, like, could get better over the year. Arch Manning could get better over the year.
Yeah.
Right? Like, just because it's game 1, like, you can't hold everything over, like, this week 1 type shit. Like, you just can't.
I'm going to predict this now from what I've seen. North Carolina has 5 wins this season.
Now I got to look at your schedule.
The inability to switch and change and tackle and, like, from first quarter to the rest of the game.
I think you win the next 3.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Right? I think you beat UCF. So that would be, I mean, you're at UCF, but I think you win those next 3 games. Clemson, yeah, you might lose that.
Really? Might.
Hey, we don't know how different of an offensive team you will be with Max Johnson running the helm from the get-go, right?
But that's what I'm saying, Eric. Like, unless things change in whatever the scheme is, to be able to be fluid with your scheme and change on the fly, like
Well, once Max Johnson got in the game, you guys looked way more efficient on offense. Yes, you had some fuck-ups. Your running back fumbled the ball. Like, there was shit like that. But from the quarterback scenario, you look better with Max Johnson at quarterback.
I have less faith in not seeing the players. I'm saying I have less faith in the coaching because of the rigidity of their game plan. They kept it the same without changing this.
I have go ahead, Fire. I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
No. I'm just saying. Like, I don't. I guess I don't understand the process of them keeping we were going to lose this already, so let's just run the same bullshit all the time. And like, even us as like, I'm not a coach in college football. None of us are. But we understand schemes in the game to know that the where you're getting, I guess, wrecked, or what could be done or utilized to change it up to make it or your team more dynamic, and nothing was done in my eyes. Like, I didn't see a different scheme. I didn't see a different backside. I didn't see cornerback switching. I didn't see the play calling on, you're supposed to have a dual threat quarterback. I didn't see, like, none of that change. So if we continue with like that mentality, and you could go into like some of the ref calls that sucked, but like, I don't want to get into that. I want to say, like, the blame is fully 100% on us, and I don't see, like, okay, this scheme didn't work. We don't have another game plan. We're just going to go with that and then run it the whole game. Sorry, go ahead, Humble.
No, you're good. You're good. I like the thought.
Yeah.
Like, I do have concerns with your offense. I am more comfortable with Max Johnson.
Yeah.
But you have to run the ball better. 50 yards and 28 carries is not going to cut it.
No.
You have to run the ball better. So your offensive line has to figure. They just got to get that not the word dog. I hate that word. You just got to get that fight. I don't know. They just got.
You don't like the dog about them.
You don't.
Well, I mean,
you're
I hear a lot of Gator podcasts. There's a couple of guys at Gator podcasts say, "Oh, this guy's got. God, one of our rivals is the dog."
Yeah.
Yeah,
you got to get the gator in him.
Yeah, the number one running back wasn't running, so I don't understand that either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But my real worry for your team is, and I've said this for the past few years I've known you guys, your defense has not improved. Like, if you had a good defense, then you could deal with the struggles at quarterback, right? Like, look at that Texas Ohio.
I might have shot that in the foot, because after the very first drive, did I not? Like, after TCU's first drive, I was like, dude, your defense is looking better.
Yeah. Like you gave up
and then
284 yards.
And then after that drive, North Carolina's defense looked like shit.
Yeah, and you gave up 284 yards passing.
Yeah.
Which isn't horrible. You know what I mean? But 258 yards rushing?
Yeah.
No, but
all of that was in the second half, though. Think about it.
Yeah, it was.
They had 50 yards rushing at halftime.
Yeah, you're right. 200 yards in the second half.
Yeah. So
it's like.
Here's what I'll say is that if changes were made, I didn't see them because I saw the same play calling, same blitz package, the same 15 yards out. We're not switching corners from any side. They were heavy on the left side of just like I think of myself as like a defensive-minded person, right? And when I see something, I'm like, okay, well, I'm seeing this. Like, how are they not seeing it?
Yeah.
And to say that you have 10 and I was hopeful. The coaching staff is great. Like, they have fundamentals, and maybe they'll go back and review and things like that. But like, it felt like this was a preseason game that they were just going to try everything.
Okay, here's what I will say is, and I hate this. A lot of fan bases do this. I know Nebraska does it, right? We overlook and overhype and just.
I didn't.
No. I'm not talking about overhyping the season.
Oh.
Right. What I'm saying is we overanalyze everything that happens during the game. Maybe the play call that they had called would have hit those fits, right? Maybe the player was out of position, right? So we gotta step back and realize that, because we don't know what the defensive play that was called was, right? We're looking at it as a entertainment aspect. So we're looking at it from our profile, and we're like, this dude's out of position, this dude's out of position, this dude's out of position, right? Now the play call could have put them all potentially if they hit their fits in that position, but they didn't. Maybe they didn't hit their fits. Now I'm not saying that's necessarily the case, right? But we just don't know that aspect, and that's why I hate sometimes like looking at it and over analyzing certain plays and stuff like that. But
this wasn't an over analyzation though.
No, it was
like even if they called the perfect plays, like
15 missed tackles.
The defense has to get better. I didn't say the coaching has to get better. You get what I'm saying? It's like so that encompasses all of the coaches and the players.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
You know?
At all.
I get what you're saying.
I said it obviously during the game where like the corner missed that shoestring tackle. I'm like, bro, you got to make those tackles, man.
Like on one play, it was multiple plays.
Or they had the other one where, like, you had two guys and you ran right in between them. Like, you got to make that play.
Yeah. Like
one of you got to make that play.
Parrott mentioned it, but it happened on multiple plays. He counted like 8 missed tackles.
Yeah.
There's one, there's 2, there's 3.
Yeah, it's just every single time. Like, they're in position, they're just not making that play. So, like, I'm not saying that the defensive scheme is bad, because, like, historically, it's always been his son as, like, the defense scheme that he runs is bad. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is like, the players are in position. He has them where he needs to be. They're just not making the play.
They're not making a play right now.
And yeah. And it can get better, and it hopefully will get better. But what I'm saying is also on top of that is that the scheme that he is running didn't, in my eyes, okay, like a defensive guy myself, like I didn't think that the defensive moves were big enough to make a change in the game. Like we saw in the first quarter enough of a heavy scheme to that side on that cornerback where I would have transitioned my number 1 to number 7 to cover in a man-to-man and shut that shit down. But it didn't happen.
That or put a safety over top with him at all times.
I understand that,
right.
but like you're
taking 2 men covering that side.
Yeah, but you're taking 2 to feed 1, where you could just put a shutdown on them and be like, okay, try me now. You know what I mean?
They mentioned that
he's not going to be
number 1.
locked up.
Yeah.
They mentioned that number 1 is their best receiver from TCU, and your best corner was covering him.
Number 1.
Who was number 1?
Yeah.
So why not just once or twice say, hey, go get number 7. Go shut number 7 down for a couple plays or something.
Yeah, 100%. Like switch it up.
They threw at North Carolina's number 1 twice?
Yeah.
One was a completion. The other time he batted the ball.
Yeah. Which is a shutdown scenario for me. Like,
I mean, that was similar to like how Nebraska's game went, right? They never went to Sierra Wright on that one side. So I get it.
But that's we're taking first half, right? Like first half is just passing. But the second half was just running. So now the problem is like we have
you were getting hit in the gap scheme.
Yeah.
On the run.
Exactly. So like now we have 2 downfalls of like, okay, well TCU's like, okay, well we'll take the pass game this first half, and the second half we're just gonna run down your throats because we're already ahead.
Yeah, because now you're looking for us to pass, so now you're probably back in that type of zone, and so now we'll hand it off and we'll hit you in the gap scheme, running the ball, and that's exactly what they did. Your down lineman realistically got no pressure whatsoever.
Twice, I think, the whole game.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say they got the pressure. It was blitzers, either edge rusher who was. I mean, you could call him a down lineman. He was standing up, but I mean, it's a standing up. I mean, 4-man scheme essentially. He was the one that got pressure once or twice. You had another dude coming from the other side that got pressure a couple of times.
Let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
Do you think he still has the mentality of like we don't show everything week 1 because we're making it to the playoffs?
I don't know. I honestly I have no idea.
Because like in my eyes, I'm like, okay, well he's holding back some schemes or plays or things like that.
Like, yeah, I mean, if he's
thinking longevity.
If he's thinking NFL schedule-wise, I mean, potentially, but that's not how it works in college football.
No, because everything matters.
I mean, let's say you guys came out a gate preseason ranked 30. Now you're 50.
Yeah.
Right? So now you got to work your way back up to even get in the top 25. And then you got to work your way to get, no. If that's what he's thinking,
I don't know, like
he's fucking stupid.
I'm
but
not saying that he's thinking, but like that mentality.
Right. I know that's not what you're saying. Yeah. You're speculating.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope not. I'll put it that way.
It's like, oh, we'll save something for the playoffs. They're like, for what? For Etch-a-Sketch at home? Like, it just, I don't know. Like, you don't come out of the gate in college football as a 3.5-point dog.
Will say your
lose.
schedule is not the hardest.
No, I know. No, by all means. That's why I'm saying 5 wins.
Right? Because, I mean, no, I still think you hit more than that. I think you guys make a bowl.
I thought 7. Isn't that what I said when we picked 7, I think?
Didn't I call 9 to start? I think I called 9.
Yeah.
Potentially. Maybe 8 or 9.
What did you think from, like, this showing tonight? If you were going to guess.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I called 5. I started with 7.
Yeah, I just don't know what to expect from the rest of the field. I agree. I think you guys should win your next 3. I don't think you beat Clemson playing like you did tonight.
No.
Right.
No.
I'm not saying you guys can't, like, right? But if you play like you played tonight, I think it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And I don't know about the rest. So, I mean, I'll say 7.
That's where I'm at. I was at 7 to start. Now I'm 5 to 7.
Gotcha, yeah.
So.
I mean, I think you become bowl eligible. I really think 6 wins is, I think, on the low end. I think 6 wins is the low end.
6 wins is horrible with this fucking schedule, in my opinion.
I would agree with you.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I agree that 6 wins with this schedule, you probably should win more.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that, okay, I'm not downplaying the coaching staff or anything like that. I'm being realistic, and from what I've seen, and this is what I want to emphasize.
I was going to say, Syracuse didn't look bad against Tennessee.
What I'm going to say is that from what I've seen and the lack of transition into a different dynamic from this coaching staff, I'm scared.
Well, and maybe, I mean, realistically, at some point, when you get down as much as you guys did, why show other cards? Right? Realistically, think about it.
Because you're trying to play. But it wasn't even that. It was like in the first quarter. Nothing was changing.
Well, I know, I get that, but I'm saying, like, mid-second quarter, when you're down 20-some-odd points, right? Like, at that point, what realistically, like, I'm talking more offensively than defensively, right? Defensively, you should be changing up your scheme pretty much every goddamn time. Yeah. So that's a different scenario. But offensively, like, why are you going to show all your cards like week 1, especially when you're down 20 points? What's the point of that? Right? Like, if you have some plays that you have schemed
to win the fucking
now
game.
You're putting them out, but now you're putting them out there on film, so at least the team will.
But nobody had anything on film on us, right? So anything you put out there is now on film, and to sit there and say, okay, this is what I do.
Certain plays out there that you might only run once or twice or 3 times a year. Why do it now when you're down 20 points? That's my point.
I understand.
Like that's my point. Like I'm not talking about like your everyday plays.
Yeah, but you still lost.
Yeah.
So in college football, you lost. You weren't ranked.
Right.
So now you
You're
go.
already going to lose. You're already down 20 points.
I don't think 20 points is unattainable to come back from in college football. I think that, and I don't think it was 20 at the end of the first. So
No, I was talking like mid-second quarter, though.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like there was. I feel like there's just the once I guess known North Carolina offense is gone. Yeah, always high power offense, always quarterback, whatever, and the defense that still continues to suck because of lack. I shouldn't say. How do I say it? A lack of ability to adapt to the situation they're in. I guess is the best way I could put it. I don't.
Yeah, because I won't call it a talent.
No,
it's not a talent discrepancy by any means.
No, but I think.
I saw you guys fly around the field, and I mean you guys have plenty of talent. It's just the fundamentals. I think is the biggest key.
I don't even know the fundamentals. I think I shouldn't say that.
I mean, fundamentals is tackling, bro. Like that's.
There are fundamentals, but I think the scheme of there are times that we were in the correct position that we just didn't make tackles, and there were times of that was the worst fucking defensive call I could ever seen.
Oh yeah. I won't discredit that.
So,
but if you guys make the tackles when you guys were in position, that might have been a 14 to 17 point swing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, obviously it's all hearsay. I mean, we're talking about it, after the game. But
we were talking during the game. We were saying during the game we need to switch shit up, and just nothing happened. So I'm over this fucking game. I'm ready to go drink myself to bed. And
I do think you guys have enough talent. I mean, we'll just see how it evolves, right? Like that's the biggest key.
Yeah, I'm realistic. This is the first game.
Yeah.
But I have lowered my expectations from the response of the coaching staff and the schemes that I've seen, and that's why I asked you guys your opinion on and things that we've seen throughout the game that weren't changed or utilized. And it seemed like there was some tweaks made of putting players in position that they didn't make plays because obviously they were there in the correct positions. But I think even the players themselves were surprised about it, and I think it's more on the defensive side that I'm more disappointed in because I expected more. But I think that their scheme against a TCU offense that was clearly more established wasn't adjusted well and wasn't executed well by the players. So moving forward, I'm sure the next 3 games they'll look like they're a fucking NFL team and
I was going to say, I'm over here kind of laughing because Thursday night, I was the one that was kind of like down on how my team performed. Yeah, we won the game, but I was down on how my team performed. And you were giving me positives on what you saw from Nebraska and all this, but I'm the one that was down. And then it's vice versa right now. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But that's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Because I mean, you looking at it as a fan of your team, like you have your set kind of expectations, and when they're not meeting those expectations, you kind of get down on it. So I get that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just kind of funny to me. Like I just thought about that, and I'm like, motherfucker, like I'm doing the same shit to Parrott as he was doing to me on Thursday night when, yeah, Nebraska, like we won with a last minute fucking interception or whatever, but like I wasn't happy on how that game went at all.
Yep.
So yeah,
But
it's just kind of funny.
You were in the game. All right, fellas.